Welcome back to Adventures in Stray Space. Last time on our little adventure, you guys went around. You went to the home planet of the Dzaan, where you found your ambassador under duress, being attacked by Black Void commandos. Well, I say under duress. She killed quite a few of them, as she wields a rifle about as big as she does. She is. You managed to scoop her up, enjoy yourselves a tiny bit on Helioth, or however you pronounce it, and you were able to score some root from Legalize It Man. Now,
Legalized fruit.
and so now you guys are um, on your way to Myrellion to drop off the ambassador. Were you guys gonna do anything before you dropped her off? I cannot remember. Or do you want to go straight to Myrellion from here?
I thought we were going straight to Myrellion from
I
here.
believe you were just going straight there.
Yep.
Okay, so let me just copy over tokens. And well, this was the best art I could find. I know they don't have friggin' Brotherhood of Steel helicopters, but just pretend that it's a twin-engined fighter, okay? Okay.
Mm. Not bad there. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works pretty good. That seems pretty much
You
right.
move that,
Pretty
you
much.
can
More or less.
see this, but let's just pretend that's not there. Trust me, I spent like a good half an hour looking through, like looked up like World War One airbase art, World War One airbase, and then like all this stuff before before I found this, and I was like, fuck it, close enough.
I mean, I'd be surprised if you did find World War One airbase photos.
Yeah,
kinda-
but they're all really small and very grainy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause,
they
you
didn't
know,
even have
photos-
HD back then. What the hell?
I know, right?
Plus, a lot of them got bombed to shit.
But no, don't get me wrong. There was a bunch of like cool airbase art, but it was all like World War II planes and stuff like that. And I was like, that's just all Mustangs. Let's just take this one. Alright. So, you guys will fly through Atmo, your ship, a far sight bigger than most of what comes here. In fact, before you land, you are hailed by the Sword of Damocles, the group of ships that are in orbit above the planet, and they'll ask you your business, and they'll have to rubber stamp things because you are indeed a warship. So
They don't want us to just come in and nuke one side or the other for the other's pay.
exactly. But one Ambassador Lorona will rubber stamp some stuff for you guys, and then they'll look you guys up and see some of your past jobs, and they're like, "Well, these guys seem mostly on the level." So, they will warn you that they won't necessarily keep weapons locked, but they will have an eye on you on your vessel the entire time you're here.
That seems fair.
Okay.
completely fair.
So yeah, you will drop out of orbit, and you will receive a radio call. A very flustered woman on the other line. They have not seen a ship. Most people on the planet have not seen a ship your size. It's mostly like Rusher craft. The closest they've gotten to that was when I'm pretty sure there was something mention of a flyby of the ships in orbit to you know impress upon them their technological inferiority. Yes, they
Sounds about
fear
right.
your huge technocock, and this is the closest basically anyone have ever been. So you are going to get a fighter escort, and you're going. I'm sorry, Fenris. You cannot go fast.
I can't drift.
No,
What is
no
this
fancy
shit?
moves.
No fucking, no spinny spins? I just like, imagine if this ship did a fucking barrel roll, it would kill the entire fighter escort, so alright.
It's Fenris sitting in the cockpit.
Uh,
Please, I don't go fast, I go fancy.
So you manage to land your ship on the they don't even have you land near the airstrip. They have you land like outside of like the buildings. You've just landed another building on their planet basically.
Yeah, that seems fair.
So you guys can certainly begin disembarking, and uh, there is a quite large group of Red and Goldmere, obviously separated into their own little camps and nowhere near a stone's throw away from each other. I've just gathered each like walking towards your ship and just like staring up in awe.
Greetings, we come in peace.
Hi.
The ambassador will just disembark and then mention for you guys to follow her and just keep a brisk.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, and she'll show herself to one of the command tents, and I forget her name. Hang on, let me. I always forget to have the wiki up.
Colonel Nazara.
Is that her name?
The Red Mirror ambassador, like on the ground at the
Yeah.
airship.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll do their little saluting parade, and she'll give a brisk summary of what's going on. Zara will just look between you guys, look at her, just nod, and then look closer at you guys, and then look at Lorona. You better tell your friends to be careful where they're walking with all of that. And she'll point at your skin-tight uniforms and the bulges on the two treated women.
Heh.
Yeah, we'll probably be fine.
We'll be fine. Maybe we'll get some special treatment. We should go find a bar somewhere.
Yes.
There's a
But first, I want you to myself, Philia.
Yeah.
I just asked the ambassador if there's a shooting range nearby, so I can give her a nice example, a test show.
closest shooting range is underground in the. Ooh, I already forgot. Gildenmir's a gold people.
Mm-hmm. Cressia is the red one.
Cressia, yeah, is a red people. Closest one is
What?
in the red mirror occupied city of Cressia. We can charter a plane there, but I'm fairly certain. Wait, no, you guys don't even have any.
We don't have a shuttle.
Yeah, you guys don't have a shuttle, but you do have. The only person who has personal transit is Siduri, who has a soup.
Yeah, but that's way too small for me.
We'll just borrow a jeep and then have our pawns like just stand in the back seats.
I'm pretty sure that Cressia is a bit far away from Gildenmere. That's why you take a plane there in game, rather than just take a
Right.
jeep.
Okay,
Alright, of course,
then,
that and they'd all explode in the minefield. It just seems like a terrible,
Okay,
terrible
just-
decision.
just look around, see if they have any nice, well, things that can make an impromptu firing range.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that if you were to just open your ship's port cargo bay and just shoot out into the nothingness, I'm sure no one would care.
Well, if the
I
bullet will hit
don't
somebody in the
think
end.
that would be a good idea. This
So
is
no.
this planet is in a state of, I wouldn't say Cold War. No, not quite. There's a
Moist
very
war.
I
there's
mean,
a there's a
alien-
delicate armistice at the moment.
alien guns going pew pew out the other side. I mean,
Gunfire's probably a bad idea.
you could always just pick up your ship and move it, and then make your own gun range somewhere if you really wanted.
Oh, well, too
Because
bad then.
the surface of the planet is almost completely barren. Everyone lives underground.
It's all underground cities.
Yes.
There are some surface
planet-
cities, just not a lot.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a couple, but I'm pretty sure that there was only like one mentioned in game, and that was during the Mere Queen quest.
Yeah, that's the only one you
the
visit.
Golden. Yeah,
Although the the Red Mirror
War
actually have a
Queen,
navy, so presumably
that
there's.
is
I thought that was-
still
that
funny
was-
to me.
Yeah,
But
it's
I had
kinda-
always imagined that it was like the Leidenbrock Sea.
Well, there's a big ocean somewhere on the planet.
I was just saying the same thing, Scout. Underground oceans.
That's what the Leidenbrock Sea is.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
They also have
was
an air force,
referring
both
to-
sides. In fact, the first battle of the war was an air battle between a bunch of fucking like triplanes bapping at each other with handguns.
As World War One was. Although really,
I
like,
was.
Yeah.
With things like this that you had there, like impromptu by, setting up, rolling them a bit and using their plating as, catchers.
shooting their hulks.
Yeah,
They might-
the scrap bits here.
I think they might try and reuse that scrap.
Well, maybe we can get something arranged. Maybe we can ask.
Yeah. Given that Lorona haven't gotten a proper visual, because I don't fire this thing in fucking side the ship.
Well, no. But we're going into a city. I'm sure there's ways we can entertain ourselves there.
Are we?
Probably. Yeah.
You're standing above Gildenmere right now. If you want to go to Crescia, Lorona will take you in a cargo plane.
That sounds fun.
Where are you headed, Lorona? Where do we need to take you?
I am heading to the bunker within Crescia.
Then that's where we're going.
Job's not
Right,
done
so-
till you see her safely home. Or
Yep,
Good.
you gotta get your ass in a chair.
Can we park outside of Dressia then?
do you don't think there's room
I
for it?
believe this is the designated landing zone for.
We're kind
Yeah, and
This is the star. This is the quote star.
kind
Okay.
of a big ship. I don't think they have room for us there.
We might actually just collapse the cavern on them.
That too.
yeah, you are a warship.
Okay, don't forget to lock everything up. Put on the ship alarm and everything, and make sure that nobody gets close to them, or else it's gonna get vaporized.
Rielan, you're on. You're on what?
A Corvette is between 500 and 3,000 tons
That
in
being,
modern times.
that being said, I'm sure if they have money and don't show up with weapons, they can probably use our brothel.
Do they have money though?
No,
Do they not have money? Do they not have credits?
they don't have debts, remember?
So,
I
mean,
don't
they
think
can
that
still
will stop
enjoy
them.
Our Lady. They don't need a deck.
Why they need a dick to enjoy anyone there?
Well, for the thing is that, the example, the Red Mare, where...
And some of our brothel ladies are decked.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Actually, most mere prostitutes are male.
We have
It's fine.
plenty
They'll
of-
enjoy.
Because they're,
It'll be great.
because they're so rare.
We have plenty of everyone in there. We have, I'm sure, women
I
with
don't
dicks
have
as
a
well.
list of stuff. I have a list of every explosive item tech engineer. So
I will instruct Riolan to watch the door. If the locals seem to advertise our services,
She blinks at
make
you.
sure they have money.
She blinks at you and then, like, looks at all of her, like, beefy muscles. Okay?
You're the
I want
bouncer.
to... Okay.
I'm sure we can accept precious gemstones as well. That might be
Yes, that'll
more
work.
manageable.
That'll work. If we can, that'll work. We can sell those for credit.
Oh, totally.
Obviously, we get paid in bullet.
Oh,
Paid
hell
in
yeah.
bullets.
It's just a sack of ammunition. And everyone suddenly has a very Russian accent.
And that's probably the red mirror currency, let's be honest.
Uncle Bourbon will show you how to hunt the gold mirror.
I would
Get
like
an
to.
ammo box.
I
Alright.
would like to fill our cargo hold with honey wine. That would be good. We can sell that as a luxury export to someone else.
Totally. That'd be dope. We'll see about it.
As long as the crew doesn't drink all of our cargo.
Look, they
I
have
wouldn't
plenty
know
of,
anything about crews consuming my precious cargo.
Look, they have plenty of strawberry
Yeah.
milk to drink. We've been stocking up on it.
I might see if I can figure out something that can milk. I don't know. It's hard to improve perfection.
I mean, milking is perfection, really.
We do have a six cargo spaces.
It's a lot of wine. There's a big sploosh right there.
A lot of sploosh.
Mhm.
Well, if you think about it, the galaxy is a pretty fucking big place.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably the logistics of offloading that wine. Well, probably not all at once, but, you know.
Yeah, the thing is, if we can charter rent storage on Talos, we could actively get this as a supply and start, like selling it out from there effectively.
Maybe.
Purchasing a plane. Or renting one.
Mm-hmm.
But
She should
wait,
totally
like
get,
those, like it makes a hand, like a plain hand. One of those old ass things.
totally get like a cute
Yeah, look how
pilot
cute it
outfit.
is. It's adorable.
You
Yeah,
get like a
but
big old
that
fluffy
thing.
bomber jacket and everything.
Oh, yeah, like the giant cargo planes, maybe, but the
No,
small
I want a little
things they
cutie
can bear.
biplane.
Oh no, those
One of those
boats
one
can't even
person
hold
one?
her. They can't even hold Siggy.
So they
Ooh.
can hold Fenris.
I want one just because they're cool.
Dope.
But yeah, I do think the bodysuit aesthetic is very well suited by also chucking a bomber jacket and a cool hat on.
Exactly right. Wouldn't that be
Not
super
gonna
That's
lie,
what
that
my
is actually a pretty cool.
That's what my hypothetical Tits 2 companion would totally wear.
I mean, I'd wear
Totes.
that.
Not gonna lie, that is fucking pretty cool aesthetics when you think about it.
It's a good style.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if maybe they have a gift shop.
I believe they're called quartermasters on this world.
Oh man. This place is worry as fuck.
I mean,
Holy
yeah.
fucking piss in a pot. Is this how big calzones are?
Yes.
Calzones are not
It should
small.
look like a large pizza that's been folded in half.
Yeah, it's essentially like a
Yeah.
big piece of that.
That's
folded
what
in
they
half.
are.
Yeah.
Listen, I've had maybe a calzone maybe once before, and it was not like this.
Ha ha!
Not like this.
Piece
Welcome
of
to us,
pillow of
bitch.
food pie. This Italian pie.
How big is it?
Is it elbow to knuckles?
And that's a large pizza box.
Oh, you
Uh,
posted an image in general. Nice.
don't understand. Needs banana for.
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
I did.
No, that's actually a pretty that's like a normal sized one.
The one
Yeah.
I've had before was a third of that size.
That's a baby
That's a
calzone.
pierogi. That's a
just a
pierogi. That's not
It's just a large pierogi, a large Italian pierogi.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I had it once at a fucking like Italian style bar, and I ordered, and I was like, oh okay, and there was like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, that sounds like they served just pierogies. Like
Right.
a calzone.
California is very,
Yeah.
very, very, very
Yeah.
far from Italy.
But like I said, average is from about your elbow, from the edge of your elbow up to your third knuckle. That's about the average size of a calzone. It should be.
Anyways, so you guys are all gonna hop on a plane and take a jaunt.
No. First and foremost, there was questions about bomber jackets and aviator glove. Aviator shades.
Later. Let's
Later.
continue on to the actual place where I'd be able to buy that shit anyway.
Yeah, cities where
No.
you can buy it.
I didn't make a map for each individual city because there's no art of those cities, and the art of underground cities are either all dwarf or all like biomech.
Yeah, no. Don't worry
Dwarf,
about it.
throw, or, creepy, goddamn mind flayer bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of the ones that looked like they could even come close were all like from horror games where you're underground and they were all very industrial, which didn't look like it at all. So we're gonna stay here with the theater of the mind.
Fair
So-
enough.
Lorona is going to take you guys down into the. I need to put myself on Do Not Disturb. Take you guys down to the one of the bunkers. She'll. There's a lot of saluting and red taping to go around. She'll tell you to wait there, and she'll disappear in a behind a very ornately carved door before returning. I'm afraid the general is quite busy with some important rusher right now, but she
Field
wishes
Marshal.
the field marshal, but she wishes to convey her gratitude and has given me permission to open up the armory on a provisional basis.
So, Verona. Or Ambassador, as it's courtesy, just heads out the fucking goddamn M2 here. It's like, so, where we going?
The armory.
I guess we're going to go look at some guns.
Yay.
Well, they probably got some other stuff there too, so.
You can do guns later. Philia, I'm stealing you. Let's go find a dive bar.
Have fun, you two.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Call
I'll
if you
get
need
stuck in
anything.
that.
I loop an arm, but you're so fucking tall that it's just up in the air, like comically like a child.
Do the Japanese thing of loop around the forearm then?
Yeah, I'll do the forearm hold.
There we go.
That is cute.
Alright. Well, did you guys want to do that first, or did you guys want to do reward and D first?
Ah, yes, reward and D. That is good, but up to them too if they want to do their scene first.
Now you should do your thing first.
Sure.
Sure.
So yeah, what's the closest dive like even?
The closest dive, I believe, would be in the introduction scene where you meet Leave and she takes you to a dive and you drink rock gut piss.
Yeah, mushroom beer.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound very good.
It's not. But that's part of the experience.
This place looks like it fucking sucks. Let's go. Let's go in, I mean.
Sure.
Yeah. I just realized I don't have any currency for this place.
Sorry about this, Wolf. Hang on. I wanted to try what an actual calzone tasted like. Okay, leave me alone.
They'll probably take credits.
Yeah,
I wouldn't worry about it.
so, Gildenmere and Myrellion will take credits. It's the fucking Nyrians that don't take credits.
Yeah, the surface ward races have already gotten like kiosks set up.
Sure thing then. Yeah.
Well, you can still
swipe.
trade in like gems or like what
And
red
just give
or
them a
gold beer
hand
cards.
grenade. Just beer us.
But yeah,
comrade.
so they do indeed have credit kiosks for off-worlders and stuff like.
Cool. Yeah. Pay up and find a nice little corner.
Okay, do you want the piss or do you want the filtered piss?
What is the most awful and powerful you've got?
The piss,
Alright.
also
2
known
pluses
as
for that.
it's known in marine circles as the grog. It is both a punishment and a privilege.
Yeah, that sounds like exactly the thing. 2 classes of that. Actually, make it 3.
Okie dokie. So yeah, that'll be like a credit each.
Sure, I'll do that. So, Philia,
Fenris.
I have not been 100% honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. You see, I want you. But when I want you all to myself.
You don't want any threesome.
It's not even about the threesomes. I want you. I don't mind threesomes and foursomes and moresomes as long as they're with people who don't matter that much. I mean you personally. Because I'm a stupid and cruel and very mean hypocrite.
Oh, I see.
So when I'm with you, I want all of you. I'm happy to bone down, like, plenty of times, and with lots of people of varying degrees of emotional attachment. Definitely fond with a handful of the people we've come across so far. Like, I really like the Shirk and Rayon. They're great. They're super lovely, very cool. Everything about that's very casual, but you got me into this whole ship thing in the first place. And I came along because it was you. So I'm not very good at, well, sharing when it's you.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, I already know I've 100% lost out in that sense, especially since the whole treatment thing happened. And now you've got alpha, beta, alpha.
Yeah. Lyra's pretty special.
And I'm not willing to change myself, so I know I can't be that. I'm just asking that when I'm with you, it's just me and you.
So, I want to make sure I have this right. You do... Wait, no. You don't want to be my beta, but you do.
Yes, I guess. Okay, let's put it this way. I don't even particularly give a shit about the alpha beta dynamic. Hell, I would like to get a whole bunch of leather and chains and fun things and dom you for a night.
But...
I don't know, can I?
Oh, that was actually a question?
Yes, it was absolutely, a question and more a statement. I want to do that. See what it looks like and how it feels for you to be the one who's, entirely out somebody else's control.
Hmm. Well, I'm afraid that's not on the table.
Aww. But yeah, I figured it probably wasn't fair to just sort of pretend I wasn't struggling to deal with that shit. And so I decided, yeah, no, I should definitely tell you. And I should definitely tell you in a place that's selling just the fucking foulest shit.
It is pretty bad.
Second mouthful's easier, though. But yeah. That's all I ask. So you don't feel put out or anything. Just when we slam down, just like you to myself for a night. Like, I'm definitely not gonna get in the way of the thing that you and Lyra have going on there. I know better to do that than to do that, even.
This puts me in a bit of a odd position. See, my people are kind of all or nothing, especially where I come from in the let's call it the country.
Sure, the country. So you mean to say, if I were to slowly peel off this suit in front of you, grab a zipper and start doing that, and then jumped on you, you wouldn't be interested?
I mean, if I wasn't interested, then you wouldn't be here in this position. This wouldn't be a problem.
Just slowly unzipping down for the crotch.
But I suppose the problem comes from you not wanting to commit to being in a traditional relationship with me.
I still find it adorable that a harem is a traditional relationship for you.
Oh, it is. It's also extremely, very, very frowned upon to force someone into it.
Well,
if you wanted out, I would not stop you. I would respect your decision.
does that mean we can't bone down anymore?
I'm not going to be taking any drugs just for one. I'm not going to suppress myself.
No, I get that. I'll figure out extra stuff or keep it limited, but I do want you, like, literally right now.
I'm just thinking 1 second. I need a minute.
That's fine. We'll just sit here, attracting the eyes of all of these lusty, rapacious red mare.
Oh no, this is a gold mirror bar.
Goldmere even. While I'm making bedroom eyes over a
Oh,
table.
don't worry. I'm sure. Don't worry. They're just as bad. I'm sure. I suppose we can do that, but what would you do if? What are you gonna do if things mount up and you get more addicted?
Well, I mean, I've been pretty good at fighting off the hankering so far.
But
But what?
if you can't,
Well, I can, though.
You know, it's not a very. It's very uncommon for one to stop seeing a Dzaan once they get.
I hope I've made it very clear that by this point, I am not very common.
I suppose we'll see. I'll play your game for now.
Aww. It's not a game, it's feelings and all that gay shit. Now come here. And I'll climb over the table, feed you the third glass of this drink, this horrible fucking piss drink.
Ugh.
And make out and take you for a ride in the middle of the bar.
Is that public indecency? Are we gonna get in trouble for that?
With the gold
Don't
mirror,
worry.
no.
There are dicks
Okay.
involved. If anything, they'll just be sad they aren't joining in.
All right, maybe they'll like throw some like chips at.
They'll start throwing flowers. I don't know.
All right, I will peel out of my suit and unleash myself.
The beast.
Yes.
I will break you.
Oh, okay. I guess. Let's see. Not advantaged.
We're gonna break a chair, at least.
Doubtless.
What? Oh, okay.
Chair shatters beneath you. Go on then. What's the roll for resisting? What's your DC at the moment?
Wait, that's not, oh, that's out. That's out. Outdated. I thought I had updated all my fucking macros. It is supposed to be
Is it
too higher.
15 then? Yeah. Okay. Oh God. Regular.
Oh wow, that's a nice. Wow, that's a nice.
That is
background.
super pretty.
Yeah, super good.
Check for success.
Yep.
Again.
Come on. It was meant to be, Scout.
No. Fuck.
Yeah, it was
Fine.
meant to be.
Fine, my counter goes up to 5. That just
Oh.
means I have to hold off for longer before the next time we slam.
Or do you have to hold off?
Yes.
But do you?
Yes.
For every rank, it just increases your submissiveness.
I feel like 5 is what I would call a safe-ish stopping point.
Well, time to
Hmm.
never have sex again.
I mean, that problem just go
Either
with
that,
this
or I have to trick you. I have to trick you and start secretly like hiding condoms pressed up against my ring, so when you go down, it's just a condom that unfolds. You nut, and there's just a balloon. I put a little sneaky on you.
While you guys were doing that, I was wandering around looking for arts for Cressian Gilded Mirror, and I found one for you.
Yeah, it's super pretty.
Ah,
If you do that, I'm leaving it tied off inside of you.
You've already done that before.
I know, but I will continue to do it.
there's no
It took
problem
me
with
an
that.
entire day to get that out.
There's no problem with that. I see no problem with it.
But yeah, now I'm gonna have to get a whole box of stallion guards. Just line my asshole up with them.
No. Way better idea. You just have a Galoshan up there all the time. She takes care of it for
It's my my chastity Galoshan lives inside my asshole to protect me from cummies.
I mean, I have
Wow.
3 to spare.
This game, folks, it really puts out the ideas.
It's like, what's your name? My name is Cummies. Yeah, alright, you. I choose you.
All right. So, what's happening with the rest of the group?
Lorona is going to lead you through a series of tunnels and then pull out a rather impressive key ring and then open a door. There's a guard salute. Open a door, another guard salute. And eventually you'll be led into a series of warehouses. She will describe as armories and, spoils war. In return for your service to the Red Mirror, you guys are allowed the basically the Toys R Us. You got 5 minutes. Whatever you can carry out is your.
Yeehaw.
Okay, what do we have all here then?
It's
Well,
all small caliber bolt action rifles. Enjoy.
In the armory, there is a bunch of weapons, including Lorona will lead Jamina over to a corner and then crack open a rather large case and pull out what appears to be a very, very well taken care of version of her own gun, and then she'll point out the serial number. This is serial number 2. Okay. And
Does
for the-
Jamina collect original guns?
she's
Has she just
she's a
collected
huge
guns that shoot big good?
she's a huge gun collector. She actually failed like an orgasm when she saw Big T's collection of like old original antique guns.
Sploosh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
assumed,
revolvers and stuff.
I assumed that was because he had gigantic mega death weapons. I assumed he
had-
was a caliber slut rather than an antiques collector.
Why not
I was
both?
fairly certain it was basically both, but
She's the pansexual of
All
munitions.
the above.
because I remember because he showed her. He had her put on gloves, and then he showed her like a fucking Remington 1848 original. But she might not be here right now.
Well, she said she had some food coming up, so perhaps she stepped away to eat.
Oh no, I was fucking muted, so don't worry.
Oh,
Jeez. she is gunsexual. So yes, whether they're newer or older, the fucking more antique and the still preserved they are, the better. So yes, she is effectively a Texan.
It is the second of its line, and it's only been fired once in testing.
Ooh.
She suggests, given your productivities, that this would be the thing you might want to think for yourself.
Oh, sorry, but the thing that I might want to...
Claim for yourself.
Oh yeah. I can let her, if we have a nice little place. I show on the one that I have here the fact that it has semi and full auto.
Alright. I'll give you the stats for that weapon later. It's basically the same as yours, but this is the equivalent of a magical item in Ass. So it's got a special effect on it. So
Nice.
we'll get to that later. Because there's still shopping to do. In parts of their spoils, guys, there are like silks that they took from the golds. There's precious gems, and there's like crates and crates of honey wine.
Car? I seem to remember you saying like bolt action rifles did basically like the same damage of her thing.
Well, you can get smaller caliber bolt action rifles. It's just that the bolt action rifle in Trials in Tainted Space is an anti-material rifle, not just a bolt action rifle.
Ah.
You can just buy World War I basically Mausers. Well, not what you can just take some Mausers if you wish.
I mean, I was looking forward to like a anti-material rifle for Dzaan. Yes.
There are more anti-material rifles. She just gave Jamina the second one ever made. Well, the second one, not ever made, but after the prototype stage. There was the first one, and then she got serial number 2.
Okay.
You wanted to get Dzaan one, I would suggest against it simply because you could get an anti-material rifle that's way better in like your space, because then you're gonna have to figure out a mechanism for Dzaan racking back the bolt and putting another round.
Okay.
Just get an auto loader.
They don't have autoloaders. This is World War One.
Yeah, the Red Mirror like ultra advanced commandos had just been assigned the first semi-automatic rifles.
Well, I mean, Lyra, you're the one who makes all the gun modifications for people on the ship,
No,
right?
I don't.
Who's that then?
That's me.
That's Iggy.
That's Siggy. Get Siggy to build an auto loader for you.
Well, again, Jamina's taking this not just to fire, and not just because it's a special weapon, but because that's that's her fetish. I'm telling you that you can get a much better weapon just,
Yeah. Alright. I'll hold off on
in
getting that.
quote unquote civilized space.
Next time we're in civilized space, then.
Go to a place in Tavros.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a print. For Jamina's fucking M2. So
Wait, you're a fucking citizen of New Texas, right? Just go to Texas. Just
And
go to
yes,
New Texas. Get weapons there.
you're very right. Maybe next time we're in New Texas. Maybe next time we're in Tyros.
Tavros won't have it, but you could just go to New Texas. You can get a sidearm in New Texas just by smiling at someone.
It's illegal to sell these guys guns, right?
I think so.
Technically, don't get caught.
yeah,
Does that only count for modern guns?
So you decide
you're
you like the
thinking
red.
about something.
So you give them the Mod Deuce.
We could sell them a couple really old style heavy machine guns.
We technically
Yeah,
could.
This thing was effectively designed back in 1918, which, as we know, is
The
the
end of
end.
World War One.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
design's like 3,000 years old.
Well, is there like an amnesty? You said there was an amnesty going on that they're not, warring, or
Yeah, there's an armistice at the moment. Is that what you
Okay.
call it? A ceasefire? It's a ceasefire.
yeah.
Yes.
See, if we throw fucking a goddamn 40 rounds per minute at weakest fucking rifle that's fire anti-material rounds, it'll just literally tip the whole scale.
You guys are gonna get these fucking poor people nuked.
Yeah.
I'm not actually gonna do it.
Yeah, I see.
I'm just
I
saying,
see
if
what
we
you're
were gonna
gonna
do it, it'd be that, because that would almost be believable that they would just develop this on their own. It's the right era, almost.
Close enough.
Close
it's-
enough.
It would probably help them decide, hey, I mean, we've got this really nice new gun. Why don't we just wipe out the golds while we have the chance? And then they get nuked for more.
Oh, right, because they kind of have the UGC is intervening and saying,
They
no,
don't-
no
Shooting.
war here. Either one that does it will get nuked.
Well, there are silks and there are silk dresses, but none of them are configured for your body type. For these are for Goldmere, and specifically Goldmere queens and handmaids.
But you said rolls of silk. Can I get that silk and get it made to my body type?
They have a
Good.
specialist seamstress in Gilded Mare.
If you want to just throw a huge fucking fabric store roll of Goldmere silk over your shoulder, I'm not gonna.
I mean, we have free reign of this for like 5 minutes, right?
It's not like you're not timed. It's just basically however much you can carry within reason.
I mean, I'm down for getting a whole big roll of silk. That'll probably sell pretty well, and I can get a fancy dress out of it.
I mean, you could.
I'm
And-
kind of like,
and- And we can, strap a few crates onto Jamina's because 6 legs, good carrying capacity.
Probably
Now, you
just
said-
hire some people to carry stuff.
So you said there was also
No, it was. Oh, sorry,
Gem.
that Stray said how much we could carry.
Within reason, of course.
So you said there was gems too, like they have a gem store or whatever.
Mhm.
Do they have any special gems like say Savicide or anything?
No, Savicide doesn't exist on this planet.
Right.
We got Picardium or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, the fucking weird thing.
Picardine.
What's Picardine doing?
Shiny.
Picardine. It's just like very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You can find a few. I can't remember.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Picardine works. I think I will pick up one of the Picardines. Just one.
You can also get some Kirkite, and let's see. Savin's Red Mirror is pretty great, but I'm trying to
He's
find.
working on a Red Myrrellion, as in Nerian Red Mare. Which is prime fetish feel to me.
Kirkite, there's Satyr, there's Picardine. I'm looking for the one that you can shove into gray goos and make them brilliant. You can find some of those.
I'm sorry, what? There's something like that?
Yeah,
Is it Picardine?
I think it was Piccadilly. You crammed a bunch of crystal deposits into your grey goo, and then they gained.
Not a grey goo. Not a grey goo. It's
I couldn't
Delotion.
remember which.
No,
Yeah,
it is your grey goo armor
What?
gets it.
Well, then I'll be picking up
Oh.
2 Picardines then if I can feed one to my Grey Goo armor and make her super
I don't-
smart.
I
Yeah,
don't
they gain the
remember.
mirror
I don't
thing.
think it. No.
1 second.
Great goo armor. It doesn't make them any smarter. It just adds something to it.
I didn't say it made them smarter. I said it gave them a fractal thing, reflective for energy.
Ooh,
They can make a crystalline structure on themselves, like the crystal goos that you fight.
you don't say. I may be taking 2 of these then.
Okay. To update. No, you part of the crystal goo incubator. It wasn't Siduri.
Okay.
Yeah. It was after you beat up the crystal goo lady, who could harden herself. And your person was like, "Oh, I know how to do that." And it's just I knew it was one of the crystals that could make your Grey Goo smart, and I could have swore it was Piccardine. It just doesn't say anything about it on the wiki, but the wiki doesn't have everything. So
Yeah. I also looked under Grey Goo instead of looking up Crystal Goo.
Ian, I just looked up Grey Goo armor. What the hell is a Ganriel? I don't remember those things.
they're the crystal goo down in the fucking deep caves that can turn themselves like really hard.
I see. So I just need to.
They
beat
made
one of
Hedrah and
those.
fucked all day.
Okay. Well, then I'll just take the 1 Picardine then, since my Grey Goo armor doesn't need that.
So, did you guys want to grab some Piccardine and shove them into Bimbo Galoshians to make them heckin' smart Bimbo Galoshians?
I thought, okay, yeah, I'll do that. I will shove it into her. That we
Yes,
just said that.
Savin, it is Piccardine, which makes fucking
Is he back?
Galoshians
Oh,
smart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you want to make your Galoshians smart, not your Grey Goo, but your Galoshians, and you want to make them into heckin' smart Bimbo Goos, then you can grab some enough Piccardine for the goos you have. Exactly.
How much is a single Piccardine crystal?
How much is it?
Yeah.
700 to buy, but you can just grab them right now. This is your reward.
Oh, well
Did
then,
you
yes.
miss? Yeah,
yeah, I
you're
was-
going around like the armory. You must have been away. I was describing the contents of the other building, and there were crystals, including Piccardine, and there's like crates of Myrellion honey and silks and stuff like that.
Siggy will select for her reward 4 Piccardine crystals.
Okay.
Does anyone text me in Philia?
Oh, yeah.
So we can pick a reward out.
Yeah,
No,
I will
yeah.
quickly text you guys that. By the way, we got smash and grab kind of reward here. List off, blah, 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 blah. Hope everything's going okay. Text if you want anything.
I'll take a photo of the destroyed chair. We're good.
All right. When you guys are finished, you are not necessarily surrounded, but being stared at by some golden mirror, some openly jilling themselves off, and the bartender comes over a little red-faced and then puts down 2 mugs of Myrellion gold honey wine.
Keep going, sluts.
And she'll thank you for the show. They don't get stuff like that around here much.
Aw.
This is much nicer.
Yeah, it turns out to be an excellent palate cleanser.
Speaking of palate cleanser, do any of you girls want to eat a gal out?
Yeah, a couple will raise their hand. 4 of them even.
I'd be careful. I'm a little spicy.
Oh yeah, that is true. I should warn you that this delicious cum leaking out of my ass isn't an addictive substance. Not that you guys are unfamiliar with that concept, but, you know, always worth warning.
And then a golden mirror just buries her face right in your butt. Oh.
Yeah, does anyone here look like they're fucking just jonesing from being too far away from their trench wife? Just, they need their fucking fix. You can get it by getting in my ass.
Yeah, you'll get a couple on you.
Cool. Yeah, I guess I'll dibs the crate in my name to just be one of the alcohol ones.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that too. I want to stock up on it so we can sell it somewhere else. And if she could tell us where we could maybe get a supplier for a honey wine.
I mean, the ambassador Lorona wouldn't know. She'd just shrug and tell you that queens make it. This is all captured booty.
So the things we have to steal a queen.
And every red mirror on the planet was like, no, stop, don't.
No, stop, don't do that.
I think they have at least one to spare here in
They do.
Crescia.
They do have the one asshole one there too.
No, I want a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Will you
Let's
settle
see.
for a war queen? He uses giant tank treads as a bra.
What would we do with that though?
Fuck
One
it a
sec,
lot,
there's
probably.
like a dog howling outside and he's going for a deep brew. I need to see what the fuck is up.
Oh, whoa.
Not kidding, it was the oh for maybe like a solid 20 seconds.
Wow.
Wow, okay, I don't know if you guys heard that. But there are dogs
No.
and cats joining in?
2020, would you stop, please? Stop with the weird apocalypse.
No.
No. The stars smile
There are
upon
dogs
you.
and cats out there howling.
That was
Most of them.
unsettling to see.
The volcano smiles upon you.
I didn't like seeing that either.
The plague smiles upon
Yeah.
you.
Okay, that's just fucking weird.
Yeah, as you might have seen. Right, I have a question. When the fuck did they open that sarcophagus?
It was in
That black
2018.
fucking-
2018.
At the end of 2018,
Right. Not
it was
long.
filled with the forbidden goo.
Yeah, it was filled with goo too. That's the fucking weird part about it.
Goo. And then just
Okay.
about a couple months ago, we unearthed 9 more sarcophagi in Egypt.
Put
Like,
them back,
can we
please.
fucking
Put them back.
stop with the cursing, please? Like, I can only...
Return the
Spread the
slab.
slab.
Return the
Yes,
slab.
this is one of those
What?
fucking moments.
Put the mummies back in the ground where you found them and stop digging up Egypt. Please.
Yes, I can only hand out so much luck.
Me in 20 years talking to my niece in the ruins of the old world. Well, you see, it all started when they shot this fucking gorilla.
It all started when they shot this fucking gorilla and opened up a black sarcophagus. And then the Pillar Man attacked.
I'd be telling them what it is, but I'd almost certainly by that point have been like shackled and collared by some raider bitch queen. I'd be like, you know what, things aren't so bad anymore.
Hello.
Yeah.
Not anymore, yeah.
It's like the apocalypse has barely started, but somehow you've already got your own studs and spikes chain gang. Like it goes
Oh, you
Mad
mean you
Max in
don't
like
have
yeah, a week.
mean
It
you
takes a
haven't
week for you to
prepped for
go
it?
full Mad Max, and everyone else is still trying to figure out how to reliably farm up food. You're like rip and tear.
My fucking
Oh, hell yeah.
I was joking with my buddy Joe, and he's like, you know, if like a bomb blast, and you know the signal's the end of the world, and then you know the dust cloud that rolls over like hundreds of miles, picking up speed. You know, at the moment it hit us, and the moment it would pass away, we would just, you know, it hit us, it'd go over us, and then it'd pan back to us. We're already in gas mask and trench coats. Boy. Oh boy. Okay, back to this game though.
Yeah, back to the game.
Yeah. So, while that is going on there, I demonstrate her the ingenuity that is John Browning.
Well, there's still the shopping stuff to be done. She's gonna take you to the range afterward.
Hmm.
So, Siduri, did you just, if you didn't have anything in particular you wanted from the Red Mirror, you could just end up taking gems equivalent to, like, you know, X amount of just hard currency.
Yes, I would like to maximize the value of X.
Okay. Sure. If each of you wanted to, grab just the a monetary value, you can each have up to 1,000 credits worth of gems.
Okay.
So if you just wanted 1,000 worth of gems and that was it, then knock yourself out.
That's probably better for me, honestly, considering what I need to do.
So, out of curiosity, how much is one roll of fabric worth? Is it like a couple hundred credits of that, or?
I mean, how, like the giant roll, how much is one worth?
Yeah, I'm taking one big roll.
Like one huge roll would be equivalent to that. If you were not to, you know, if you want to get one giant one that requires like both hands and staggering out, then yeah, because it's very hard to make.
I assume they have smaller ones. I can take like a 500 like credit thing of it.
I suppose.
I'm asking so I can know how many gems I can add to my credit sheet.
Do you want to take 500 worth of like silk and then the other just liquidate into money?
I'm gonna take 500 silk, 100 gems, and no, sorry, 500 silk, 100 wine, and then 400 gems.
Okay, I neither know or care how much 100 in wine is.
I don't care either. I'm
Couple-
just putting down 101.
Let's see. I think Myrellion honey wine. Honey wine on the wiki. Okay, 100 is one bottle.
Perfect.
Wow, that stuff is actually worth quite a bit.
Honey wine is in fact worth 1,000 credits in game, so we're chopping off the 0 at the end.
Yeah, I definitely wanna fill our cargo hold with as much of that as like.
Well, if you want to get like 10 bottles or otherwise known as an crate of it, then you can carry out an crate. Sieg, you already grabbed your thing.
Yep.
And the captain and okay, so all right. Well, reward settled. Fenris, Philia, are you going to rejoin with the group, or are you going to do as one of the blissed out mirror that was cleaning you up will suggest, go to the hot springs in town to clean up after your exertions?
I mean, a hot springs does sound really nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send a message to Sigi.
Oh, woo.
Oh, woo. Hey, Sigi.
Hello.
I was wondering if you knew if they were doing any TFs around here. I wouldn't know where to start searching. I was thinking about getting a venom bite. Or spit.
Let me do a quick search. He
Thank
crosses
you.
her eyes. Has the mirror TFs been invented yet?
Sorry, I was turning on my AC and turning on a timer.
Oh no, do you still have to play the fucking dangerous game?
We're still waiting on fucking maintenance to come along.
Damn.
Nice.
So, and I don't want to have my my brother who did like technical engineering to come over and work on it, because if he fucks it up, then we'll have to pay for that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't get someone to just do it. Air quotes.
We can definitely timey-wimey this. Steel's already been through here.
Sweet.
By now, I literally wouldn't be surprised if she's come back, scooped up Queen Ty, and fucked off to a space station somewhere.
So,
Or at least that's what my headcanon tells me. Yeah.
so the this universe's PC Steel is also a half-ausar Shwemale, and yeah, she's already come and dealt with a lot of the situations on this planet, including the mirror TFs, which are available now.
Excellent.
Duh.
We'll have to spend more money to have it specifically only change, your it takes as a, because otherwise you're gonna have to roll on a table.
How much will it be to get it specific?
Let's find out. And red mirror.
Google.
And red mirror. Do.
Red pill.
I believe it's red. I don't actually remember what all the things are. Okay. Here becomes Sylvan, blah blah blah. I type changes to mirror, bloody bloody bloody.
They're called gold pills, red pills, and orange
Yeah,
pills.
no, I'm
Looking
it
for
right now.
percentage chances
So,
for teeth.
So it would be 60 for just to buy the red pill. It will be 160 to specifically only buy the one that would change your teeth.
Yeah, I will do that. I do not want to suddenly grow a
You don't want feelers? Oh no.
You don't want to. You don't
I
want.
know, I don't want. Yeah,
No?
it's basically I don't want the feelers, and I don't want my ears to become elfy ears because I like my Borka ones. I wouldn't mind getting chitinous limbs, honey-tid, or any of that stuff.
Rather than reporting back what she finds out, Siggy's just gonna go buy the TF, and then
Oh,
Okay. So yeah, you can have that now, and now you can face Captain Philia on equal footing and get her addicted to your spit.
excellent.
She's addicted to your makeouts, and you're addicted to her schlong.
I
This
feel
is-
like one does not equal the other.
I don't know if
I
you're
don't think-
if you become a blowjob queen, really it becomes an Ouroboros, so it's fine.
That's fine.
That's just a really fucked up cocktail. At least until I then turn to Lyra and then spit in her mouth.
Oh god. No, see, like you have to actually do the whole kissing with it, and to really get the feelers in and get it in there. Oh no.
No,
What a
because
terrible thing.
it's definitely not quite as I love the whole casual nature of being like, hey, by the way, open wide. Like, huh? What was that? And then their whole just the pupils become dinner plates.
Yeah, but then you're not really getting does
It is- it is-
I thought you had to actually bite in kind of type thing.
No,
You just
pure,
sort of-
pure venom is just their saliva. They
Oh, but
don't
that-
have fangs.
So that would work. Okay then. Guess I have a new chemical cocktail.
us being cocktails, that would also be fun. Just fill my mouth with liquor, gargle, so that it's just, fucking whiskey or vodka or something, so it just gets you fucked up.
That's a thing
Wizard.
that
This girl has upgraded from snowballing to fireballing. This is great. I approve.
And yeah, there is actual precedent for that. You can buy from that one lady basically sweetened soda water and her saliva to help out with your withdrawals.
Lewd.
So
I'm gonna keep a
it's-
bunch of those in my butthole and then jump up and down to stir it up. Fuck my whole brain up, Captain. I'm ready. I'm gonna be like a cocktail mixer.
Sadly, you're immune to your own venom.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll do it to someone else. My real bend over. I want to do a thing.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no. What a shame.
Get her ass and fuck her whole brain up.
Oh no, what a terrible
So-
fate.
Have the two of you fucked off to the hot springs.
Totes. I won't
Okay.
hang around too long though, so that Lyra
Two
can
of
wander
you
down.
have fucked off to the hot springs. Jamina and Lorona have fucked off to the gun range.
I would like to ask where the bartender gets her wine from.
Her titties.
She said that they used to have her mother used to supply it, but she's dead now. So there are a couple of captured gold queens in the city that are forced to produce it for the red.
Alright, thank you.
Now to the hot springs with you. So Lorona and Jamina are gonna go off shooting. You guys will pass the time pretty well, and then she'll be suitably impressed by your alien weapons, and then you'll notice something that almost makes you want to smack your forehead that you didn't notice it on the way in. There's at the far end of the range, the cavern opens up quite a bit. In fact, you can see daylight streaming in, and there are artillery pieces lined up on the gun range. Upon seeing you look over, Lorona will ask if you want to fire glorious red mirror artillery.
They let you fire artillery?
Ha ha!
Jesus.
Hey buddy, wanna do a war crime?
I mean, it's not towards anyone. It's a shooting range.
Well, alright.
Oh hell yeah!
Ask
How many
ask them if they've invented the
millimeters
railroad
are we
gun yet.
talking about?
Okay, two of you were talking at the same time. I could not hear a fucking word.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, go on, Savin, say your piece.
I was gonna say, ask them if they've invented the railway gun yet.
Railroad.
Oh, the good stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Well, it's like, well, we just mentioned, we'll ask if they, well, then you're actually right. That's something that she would ask.
Ja.
If you had started, if I had any plans on, like, the construction of a railroad cannon yet.
Yeah, they have one. It's just on the western front, though. We're over by the eastern. Sorry.
Well, she'll intimate that she's aware of such a project that was in production, but she's not sure how it ended. Most of the fighting that she was involved in was in CQB and stuff like that. Not much on the line. She basically ran around with a trench gun.
Ah, okay.
So you guys will walk over there. You'll get accosted by some guards. She'll show that she'll pull rank, and then you guys can go and fire off some 80mm cannons.
Oh, nice. The smaller ones.
high velocity though.
Well, yeah, that's the same. That's effectively AA just turned downwards. No, that's what the Germans did. They took anti-aircraft 80 millimeters and just shot things at ground level instead.
And so, while they're doing that, Lyra, Siduri, Deeg, to
Well-
get the TF, you're going to have to fly all the way back. Might
Yeah.
want to wait until you all come back together, unless you want to take the pond skipper over.
Oh yeah, well, Ziggy just wants to mostly just wander around the town looking at stuff, so...
Well, the TF is in Gildenmere, not Crescia.
Well, yeah, that's fine, like... She'll get that later, but for right now, she's just gonna pop around the town.
Hop,
get a-
hop, hop.
Yeah, she does little doggy hops.
I'll be following you along. Gotta go exploring, see actual things around the town.
Gosh, Siggy's adorable.
Deeg will get odd looks, but no less odd looks than, giant bun with 2 schlongs. So, you make a pretty...
We should do this more often. This is fun.
Yes, indeed. I wonder if there are any of the... what are they called? Nyrayans around? The third race. We haven't seen them yet.
Well, more. I'll look kind of say. I think they're further below the surface than we are.
Well, perhaps some, but surely there must be some that live in the cities.
Mostly just been the red and gold mirror. Well, a few gold mirror here. This is kind of the red mirror city, but I guess we can ask around and see. Maybe there are.
Yeah, Ziggy wants to meet a Nyraya.
Oh, she's so cute. Yep. Alright, I'm sold out. We gotta go search around for a while. And then we'll visit hot springs. Because hot springs are fun.
Look at that doggo go.
Yeah.
Prance, prance, prance.
I will throw a little persuasion test around, talk to a few of these Mirrans, see if I can't, see if they know any Nyrians around. Or
Sure.
anything like that. Let me just do the persuasion. Skill check. I assume I have advantage since I'm doing this around with Siggy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
so
Oh
sorry.
no!
Oops.
I am so sorry.
Double ones.
Full ones.
Oofers.
You don't have
Guys.
knack for success, right?
I don't have that.
No, she's not a scoundrel.
Okay, just checking.
I am so sorry,
On
Savin.
upper.
I
So,
hope this wasn't for something important.
Well, hope you like jail.
you get directions, but you get very, very, very lost. It is all a maze down here.
Whoop.
Are we
So-
lost, like, in Crescia, or are we lost, like, in the caverns outside, leading down
No.
to...
No, you're lost in Crescia. No one
Okay.
went, oh, you want to see a Nyria. Well, some people did just go, if you want to see a Nyria, go into the caves. And then one will say, oh, I think I saw one of them, hopping around some other part of the city, and you guys just get lost. You're now just bombed out ruins.
Whoop. So, is this a bad time to say I might be a little bit bad directions?
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. After all, I have good companionship and an opportunity to stretch my legs. Even if we don't get to meet a Nyraya, it's not exactly a waste of time.
Always try the caves if we want to meet one.
Oh,
They might try and attack us, but
well, that sounds fun. Let's do that.
alright.
Siegel will begin to prance towards the whatever looks like an exit to the city. We're just gonna go to Nomir's land. This is gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'm just gonna send a quick text saying, taking Siggy out on a long walk, going into a cavern.
Okay.
We're going on an
just-
enthusiastic walk.
I would need
Without
to
without any landmine, without a.
Actually,
It's
if we're
fine.
really
I'm
gonna-
sure Siggy can
Minesweeper.
find any landmines. She a
Yeah.
good girl.
Oh no, the problem isn't finding landmines. It's the problem is how you find them.
I'm gonna go into Nomir's land. Give me 1 second here, though. What is the mine finding thing? How much is it?
Why are you going to Domir's land?
Because we want to find an Arian.
And I didn't think I'd have to make up an encounter table for this.
No, it's
Oops.
fine. You should just have us find a normal Nyrea, and then it can shove eggs in Siggy's ass, and it'll be fine.
Bueno.
It's totally just fine.
Yeah, well, you're gonna find an area, but we're also gonna have to find out what else you find because you just wandered into Nomir's land.
This is fine.
Eh.
Let's see here.
Do I even have any cave fucking backgrounds from Gabriel?
So you don't have to do landmines. I'm just gonna slap down 100 credits and pick up one of the minesweepers before we go out that way.
You're lost.
I mean, we're in the city, somewhere in the city.
You got lost and then headed down to a cave.
Well, I mean, before we.
I
head
told
out
you guys were in a bombed out, ruined part of the city.
No, this is fine.
It's probably fine. We have shields.
Yeah. What's a Nyrea gonna do to us, huh?
Fucking. Lyra and Sieg's wild adventure. We're not allowed to walk alone after this, Savin.
So first they did a whole bunch of route, and then they went to go find White Castle.
Dude, where's my beambot?
I'm glad I'm carrying the keys for the ship. I got the little chirper. Chirp, chirper.
Myrellion, Nomir's land.
Kids need supervision.
We're gonna definitely have to put you on leashes. I've got my Siggy leash, and you've got your Lyra leash. I
At
assume
least
you have a leash for Lyra, at least.
At least I gave information about where we're going. Then again, I just told you a cavern, not where or anything like that.
Yeah, a cavern in the cave land of caves.
Okay,
Yep.
so first roll me a d4.
Alright, Amxal, this is your
Alright.
shit show.
Fucking here we go. Another one. Fucking called it.
That part doesn't. All right, so a 1.
Three ones in a row, guys. Let's see how long this streak can go.
Now roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A d7.
Ah, we're off ones. Okay.
And finally, roll me a d2. Oh, that's not the one you wanted.
All right.
So,
Wacky
I don't
adventure
have to make
saving.
an. Thankfully, I don't have to make an encounter. Make up an encounter and then stat out an encounter and then waste a half an hour. But, you guys step. You hear a click. Dexterity saving throws from both of you.
Yay!
Hooray! We're great at
Siggy's real
this.
bad at those.
Oh no, we're not much better. No. Hey, it's a 12.
Hey,
So
Siggy's
not
great
bad.
at this. What are you talking about?
I stepped directly on a landmine.
You step directly on a landmine.
But is it the
Hooray!
explosive kind or the lust kind?
That was why I said you got the bad one.
Oh.
It's the explosive kind.
Oh no. It's fine. Robot legs are
Wow.
Well, good thing
Well-
you had that. No, your shield's gone.
Yeah, my shield's gone. I take 5 points of damage.
Well, you don't lose a leg, at least.
Yeah, I don't lose a leg.
cheap. Oh no, Lyra! Trot, 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 trot.
Hurt. That hurt a bit.
Mop.
I will immediately give her a shield charge. Do I take half of that as well?
It's
Alright, excellent. So I'm only down by like 1.
Don't you have a, do you have a 15 or a 10? No, you got a 20, don't you?
Yeah, I got a 20.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh. I need to roll something for Zam. Because he's with us.
Oh, that's fine. We can fix him up easy.
Oh no. Zam's broken. 20 is enough to put him
Yes.
straight down. He only has 10 shield.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I will also fix him
Oh, thank goodness.
with my other tech power. There you go.
Yeah, he's fine now.
Oh no, you're both hurt.
That was not fun.
Siggy will kiss it and make it all better. At least for Zam. It's a
don't
good thing we have shield belts, or else you likely would have lost a leg.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks longingly at my leg. Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been real bad.
I really fucking missed that sweet ass leg.
it's my
It
favorite
had my
kicking
favorite toe.
leg.
How horribly
Well,
irresponsible to just leave landmines out here.
Yes. Very so. I don't think we should go further out.
Want to go further into the caves.
Well, that is okay. You and Zam should return to the city. I would not like to be responsible for you getting hurt.
I'm not going to let you go alone, you know. That's
Oh,
a-
I will be fine.
Make a persuade check.
Alright, Siggy. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Bend these flesh bags to your will. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck you! Leave me alone!
All right. Just give a call if you're in trouble, okay?
Of course. I just want to meet Nyrea.
All right.
Well, I guess I
I-
get to use this backup character after all.
I trust you.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna go back to the city and go to the hot springs.
You're not
Prance,
gonna
prance,
like
prance,
do
prance, prance.
the basic intelligent thing of like messaging.
That's fine, Lyra knows where I am.
Yeah, it's fine. I totally
Well,
actually that.
Lyra.
I have a tracking thing on Sieg. Don't worry about it.
And because I didn't want this to drag on, I only was going to have you guys encounter one thing before encountering a Nyrea. Sieg, you can encounter your Nyrea.
Yay!
She is sitting with her back turned to you when you approach, but she immediately leaps up and levels a spear at you before cocking her. Wow, you're a strange one. I don't think I've ever seen something like you.
Hello, I am a Siegwulfe.
Oh, what are you doing down here in the caves with that beautiful body of yours?
I am trying to find Nyrea. I have not seen one of your kind yet.
Well, that's what I am.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. I hope our species can live in peace.
You know, I might have an idea about that.
Really?
Of course. I am, oh so full right now, and it is uh, very vexing on my nerves. It would be, uh, it would go great lengths to our species' intergalactic relations if you were to let me relieve my burden in you.
Oh, well, how incredibly convenient. That is the purpose of my synthetic design. Spread.
All right, excellent. Roll me a d2. They were fertilized.
Yay! I get to be a mom now.
Uh, uh, don't act like this is what you were hoping for.
This is everything I could have hoped for, you
At
beautiful
least
disaster
it wasn't
of
me
doggo.
this time.
You fucking mad lad.
Yay!
All right, let's look up. Let me look up the Nyrea beta. Nyrea beta.
Alright, Kina. Let me also point out that the difference is that. No, actually, there's no fucking difference. You both willingly did this shit.
What did I do?
Well, at least it wasn't
When
me
we
this
got
time.
egged.
What? In the butt.
Yep.
I was
Yeah.
willingly on both your parts, so. I was gonna say the difference, but then I'm like, wait, there was no absolute difference.
Okay. Well, the wiki doesn't say how much on average, but I've definitely lost them before, and I know it's at least like 4 to 6. So, hey Sieg,
Mm-hmm.
roll me 3.
Are you just looking up how long a Nyrea pregnancy takes? I can...
Know how many eggs are in the
Oh.
how many eggs.
I can also find that out real quick. It's-
Okay, could you find that out real quick?
Yeah, because
The-
I definitely wrote that.
Oh, okay. Beta Nyrian Huntress. Alphas live.
Do 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 do. Here you go. It's even got a little hyperlink. It's between 6 and 10 eggies, and it lasts for 7 plus or minus 2 days.
So you mean 2d5?
Yeah. So, let's see. In this case, I guess it's 1d5 plus... Or 1d...
Well, 1
4
5
plus
5,
5?
right? 1d4 plus 5?
No,
Why not?
1d... 1d6 plus 5.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of
1d5
eggs.
plus 5?
1d5 plus 5, because if you hit 5, then that meant 10.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah!
Oh my god.
She really was incredibly full. Good lord, lady.
I'm glad to have been a part of this.
Alright. Well, congratulations on striking a blow for intergalactic relationships between synthetics and Nyra.
I'm glad to have been a part of this, Savin. We had a wacky, wild adventure.
And you can calculate how long the pregnancy will last, I don't care. You can track that yourself, you wrote it!
It's true. Alright. Let's see. So. Excellent. Just max everything. Everything is max. Look at this
Keep
shit.
bringing them
It's
green
a
numbers
solid green. All the way down. I did it, team.
We did it, Reddit.
Yep. Good job.
We did it, Savin.
Okay. So, now that we resolved that, Do you guys want to skip forward to when you all reconvene and go to Gildenmere, or you want to faff more in Cressy?
I love fapping in Crescia.
I think we're fine to go to Gildenmere. I mean, does anybody else have anything
Oh.
else they need to do here?
By the way, for Lorana, since she's more melee based, I can just show her Jamina's knife.
Oh, she wasn't melee based. She just, close quarters combat with like shotguns and stuff like that. But with she had a trench gun, and then she had the anti-material gun for when they were sitting in trench warfare, and then they'd tried to use body armor and lol.
Yeah, I just show her my goddamn knife here. Just carve through the fucking rock like it was goddamn butter.
She hefts it and tests the weight, and then gives an approving nod and hands it back.
Oh, that's another. Wait, so since it was a crit, an extra 5 damage, so 18.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's quite useful for carving up, well, anything. Makes toast great as well. Multi-purpose.
She will grunt approvingly.
Well,
So,
if she wants to fire some weaponries, Jamina will offer a chain gun and, well, the modules.
Yeah, she'll have done so. Again, she's a very taciturn individual who doesn't like talking much, but you see very clear approval on her face.
Yeah, just showing the ideas and understanding of technologies above. I'm not giving her anything, just, like showing how it's done. If they can replicate it down here, that's up to them.
Like the character was presented as, trying to get long conversation out of her is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone, but she will listen attentively to everything you tell.
Mm. Yes.
Then, after you guys are done, she'll tell you that there's a good restaurant not far from here. Come if you like, and then we'll, after you guys are done cleaning the weapons, of course, and we'll begin walking.
Good restaurant, sure. Any good grub?
When you get there and you're seated, the half of the menu hasn't translated well. With your translators can't make the complete knowledge of it, especially because some of these species simply don't exist. And she'll explain to you what the different things are. The delicacy here is a mushroom stew with a type of chitinous creature that feeds on said mushrooms deeper in the caves.
Yeah. Sure. Fun guy is always good to have.
Basically like mushroom and prawn soup, but if the prawn was the size of, a Nerf football.
But what's the size of a Nerf football?
Half the size of an American football.
But what's the size of an American football?
Fuck, I don't know what, like a rugby ball, like half that size.
Call it a big
Oh.
thing. It's pretty large.
Oh. Okay, I have the size of a rope. Okay.
It dominates the center of the stew.
Hmm.
The
Nice.
She says that the quote unquote proper way to eat it is to take your knife and then open it up from across and then down the length and then let the mushroom stew in. Then eat it like so.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Oh, just gonna do. She does the whole test first. Like, where's the brain area of this some bitch?
Torn off, not eaten.
Oh, really? It's like bad or just?
It's incredibly bitter.
Yeah. Well, then just reaches into one of her many pouches, pulls up a jar with fucking pickled geek fruit.
Yeah, they didn't know you like super bitter. To their taste buds, it ruins the soup. But
Yeah. No, it's just. Well, I have a. Well, this is considered a more delicacy from my planet. It is eaten with, well, roasted meats of various kinds. It's very potent.
Are you gonna
And
feed
for,
her the geek fruit?
well, I'm not gonna feed her and offer her a salad, the fucking eater, which is the mega garlic. Just a single, the clove is so fucking huge, it's like only 2 or 3 per mason jar, which is head sized.
maybe after the meal, she doesn't want to destroy her taste buds. She can smell it from here.
This thing's great for barbecue.
Doesn't want to throw off the flavor of her chitinous creature and mushroom soup.
Oh yeah, and just the fucking Texans new Texan Everclear that goes with. Just yeah, that was for afterwards.
She'll definitely take you up on that. Siduri, is there anything you'd like to do in Crescia?
We're not going to be here for too long, so I'll just go to the bathhouse and relax.
Okay. Would you like the public or the private rooms?
Probably public.
Okay. So, as the etiquette is, no one's going to exactly approach you, but if you wanted to approach any of the groups you are packing, and they of course are described as a cock-starved species, and you probably see a lot of your friends there as well. Lyra, Fenris, and Philia.
Oh, hey, Siduri.
Yes, it is.
I fell asleep.
That's probably not
Apparently
good.
on dick pillow. When did I get a dick?
I mean, when didn't you have a dick pillow?
I didn't have a dick pillow when I fell asleep in the hot spring.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? I'm
I
pretty sure I
mean,
saw you with one.
squint. Whatever.
You
Just
should
make
join us,
yourself
Siduri.
comfortable.
I could tell you about how I got blew up by a landmine.
That's fine. You have both your legs, right?
Yeah, all toes
Okay.
too.
Excellent.
Where did you step on a landmine?
Oh, outside the city. I was taking Siggy out there. She wanted to meet in Nyria.
Okay, let's not go outside the city. Don't need my crew stepping on landmines.
Anyway, Siduri, you should come
Go
join
on
us.
one day, and 2 of your crew members have already left the city and stepped on mines.
I know.
Yeah, does Siduri come over and join with us at begging her over?
Oh, I thought you guys were at Hot Springs. I thought the bathhouse was a different place.
Are they?
Are they?
Bathhouse hot springs are the hot springs. They're fed by geothermal vents. So yes, they are the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I think specifically, the bathhouses would be the individual or small group places, while the hot springs themselves are like the communal gathering. But no, they are one and the same. In the game, there's not two locations; it's just one.
So yeah, I mean, if they're in, I back Joe over if you want. I back in Joe over if you want to come join us.
Well, I'm just relaxing there because I got now enough money to buy back my ship with a little extra for fuel and stuff. So
Nice.
just enjoying having all of my stuff. Well, potentially having all of my stuff out of pawn once we get back to what's it, Tavros.
Yeah, we could see about getting you your ship back.
That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Fingers crossed it hasn't been well resold by the pawners yet.
I wouldn't do that.
Sure, because I mean that sounds like a story hook trying to go get your ship back from
That's
pawners
been a
and-
story since the first fucking one.
That one
first
keeps happening.
I'm saying
Yeah,
like
it's- I'm
getting it
tired
back
of
from like the pawners who've sold it off to someone else.
They already did sell it off to someone else. She found him and
Oh,
then
okay.
took. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. That sounds like everyone is doing what they wanted to do. The ambassador after dinner will and trying out the rock gut and the uh, and the garlic. This is the first time you've actually seen her face change expression more than carefully reserved, like smiles, nods, and grunts when she tries both the incredibly strong moonshine, and her little antenna will twitch, and she'll just kind of hiss, and then the garlic in turn.
Yeah, you bite the garlic and then you kick back the circular stuff. Great stuff. It just has a what's called a Leithan sized shot glass, which is like half a pint glass. It just slams that back.
All right. And then she will tell you she has been among the Starwalkers for a while, and she wants to go home and actually sleep where there's a roof over her head. So she will bid you good evening, and if you need to look her up in the future, her office is in the main military bunker.
Yeah, we'll make a note of that for the future.
All right, and Lorona will first be made sure to be copied over to the NPC page. She was not. Oop. And away she goes. So, with that, I think we can skip ahead to all you guys being done and meeting up again.
Okay.
Unless you guys wanted to roleplay more by doing in the sauna. But I'd like to at least get Myrellion wrapped up before we end this.
Good to go to
There's still
Gildemir.
something weird to do.
I'm definitely good to go to Gildemir.
Yeah, it's been like, where the hell is Sieg? I count like 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's
She went
Sieg?
in She met him in an area, and there she is on the edge of the horizon there, and now she's walking up to us.
Very slowly.
I think she had a very productive encounter.
Did that landmine fuck you up more than you guys admit?
Nah, I
Wait.
barely hit Sieg.
Landmine?
Yeah, I stepped on a landmine.
Why did you
Don't worry, I
step on a
checked. She has
landmine?
both landmines.
There's
Both times.
landmines and the terminals.
Because they were buried underground and I didn't see it?
Like, where in the city did you find them?
Oh, now the city's out in the cavern. Sieg wanted me and Lyra, so
Fair
I
enough.
went out with her.
Hello,
Just-
everybody.
Slow pinches
Yeah,
the bridge of the
that's
nose.
I
Are
mean-
you okay?
And actually,
See,
I
thumbs
really
up.
shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be allowed to walk on my own. I kind of get into trouble.
no. Yeah, no more. Siggy, what the hell happened to you?
I'm
Hey,
at the
wrong
Nyrea.
It go good?
Very.
Awesome.
We had a productive exchange of cultural ideas and norms.
Right.
It
Siggy
went
bounces a little bit.
fine. I knew she could handle herself.
Uh-huh.
Indeed. It turns
Why are
out
you-
that the Nyrea have a extremely strong reproductive urge. They lay eggs.
Okay.
And it turns out that as a Siegwulfe, my primary function is stress relief.
So you have a bunch of eggs in you.
Yes!
The
Ah.
Morph world? Is that something we're allowed to do? Wait, were they fertilized or not?
I don't know.
Oh, it's great.
Well,
But
check
there's a
when we
lot
get
of
back-
them back there.
We'll check when we get back to the ship.
C seems
are
extremely excited.
Stuffed with egg. Shit.
Yeah, it's like she's waddling sideways, like swinging. How many? See, how?
Hmm.
Holy
C will
shit,
cross her
fucking
eyes
huge.
for a moment. I think it is 10. 10 eggs.
Impressive.
Indeed, they're all very large.
Do we need like some kind of moving dolly?
Oh no, that's fine. I have a rocket pad,
Zoomies?
if need be.
Oh,
The wheels just pop out.
how about we move along?
To Gildemir.
And C will deploy her wheelies and just kind of clamp onto like one of Jamina's armor plates and just roll along with you.
Yeah, I just pull you, or like you know those like Victorian age children that had that horse on the wheels and pull on a little rope that is attached to it.
Yeah.
God damn it! Like, God damn it! Like, shit. No more adventure things that leads to this.
Why? Everything worked out great. I met a new
Yeah.
alien race.
It went great, dude. We should do this more often.
Should put you all on a leash.
Oh, I have
Wait,
one.
Fenris,
Here.
Don't you have a leash with
Lovely
Siege?
leash.
That's how
Don't
you
you-
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The only one allowed to leash me is
Yeah.
her. Duh. Come on now.
well done, Philia. Can you leash your Lyra?
I
I'll
don't need
put
a
a-
leash.
I'll put a leash on Lyra.
I guess I need a leash.
I'll give her head pats. Behave.
And just pull fucking Sieg with me. God.
I'm glad you guys rolled that because I didn't want to make a combat encounter where half the party was just sat around stuck on their ass.
That's
I
alright.
know
The
what you.
Myrellion natives are all primitives. We could just beat them up, no problem.
I really don't see Jamina's problem with it. The adventure went great.
It did. Now, Siegs has 10 kids.
Yay!
See? It went
Who
great.
would have thought of anybody in the party? It would have been the Siegwulfe that got pregnant first.
I mean, yeah, no, well played.
Yeah.
Congratulations! It turns out your secondary function, you unlock a secondary function you didn't know you had, which is incubator. Your creator thought
Yay!
of everything.
Siggy's so happy.
Congratulations. What's it called? What's the word again? I recommend the Siegwulfe for inspiration.
Oh yeah, totally.
Based.
To Gildan.
So, you guys can hop on the plane. Let me copy your tokens over. Yeah. Welcome to Gildenmere.
Awesome.
So what? I already know one of the first thing that C's gonna do. So C, you can pop off and grab that and return to the party. Right.
Will indeed return and then go up to Fenris and say, Crewman Fenris, it turns out that yes, they do in fact have a Redmere transformative. Here you go.
Ah, thanks.
I went ahead and made sure it was customized so that it would only affect your mouth region.
Oh, that's really useful. Thank you.
Good girl protocols activated.
Best good girl protocols.
All right. Was there any? Did you guys want to gloss over the shopping D, or did you want to interact with the locals? Because I assume you had a purpose to coming here.
I was mostly gonna go to like the Kiha Corp basically area. Try and pick up
Okay,
things.
you wanted to talk to Emmy, right? You wanted a Slamalander rifle.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a Slamalander rifle. And
I also have business
maybe-
with her.
And maybe get a Salamander shield. Try and make it like a bundle deal.
Okay, 750 credits for a Salamander rifle, and 320 credits for a Salamander class shield generator.
750.
Oh, well,
plus-
this is a nice place.
You said 325.
320 for a Salamander class shield generator.
All right, all right. Let's see if I can't try and talk her down a little bit.
Persuasion
a
for
little
a
bit
package deal.
Sorry, what?
It'd
Kinda-
be a persuasion rule for a package deal.
Okay, all right. Okay. Skill check.
Let's see. Her resistance would be plus proficiency plus. I don't think. I think that's a wisdom score against that, and I don't think Emmy the
Yeah.
character is very wise.
No.
Nah.
She I won't give her a negative on that, but she has no impulse control when it comes to guns. Also, she changed from like the best rate.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
that alone
She-
shows you she has like 8 whiz and 6 int.
Yeah, she became a furry.
I just like Austin the way they are. Oh well. That's just personal preference, though. I'm not going to actually penalize her because of personal preference. But the thing is, she has a predilection for spending literally all of her dough on the next gun and then getting herself in debt. So she has a +0 to wisdom.
Yeah.
But she does have her proficiency.
Oh.
Wow.
So let's see. 750, 320. Rather, she'll give them both to you in a bundle for 900.
I will. I'll do that.
Okay. We'll talk about. Okay, the Slamalander rifle does the same thing as a rifle, but it will do an additional. What do you think, Savin? A D4 or a D6 fire damage for the Slamalander rifle?
If you want to count it as like being a quote-unquote magic weapon, then yeah, like an extra D4, or you could do it like, see, a rifle is normally 1d10 damage, I think, right?
I think we refer to them as legendary weapons. Or
Yeah.
exotic
So
weapons.
what you could do is like 1d6 energy damage and then 1d6 fire damage.
Fair enough. That sounds like the thing that makes the most. And for the Flamelander class field generator, this will be 20 shields, and 20 is basically the max that shields go in Adventures in Stray Space, at least as far as the book
They-
is concerned.
They go up to 25.
25?
Yeah, the salamander belt's right on there.
Oh, it is?
25
Okay.
shielding, thermal shield.
Shit, if that's only like 3 to 40 or something, I'm gonna upgrade. And I just upgraded to military belt. Fuck that.
Trade's thermal shield. Yep. Knock yourself out. Sieg, what do you want? What do you want?
So normally Emmy sells a vamp blade, which has the draining property. It sucks shields off of people and gives them to me. Now, I don't strictly want a vamp blade, but I would love to be able to put draining on one of my weapons. So, can I convince her to give me like a mod for my hammer that has vamp on it? And by
I
convince, I
thought
mean
Emmy
pay.
just sold weapons and other gear. I didn't think she sold.
She sold
Um,
melee
mod-
too.
And there's no such thing as mods in Tits.
Yeah, I know. How would I calculate the price on that? Yeah, I mean, she certainly could sell it to you. I don't know how much that would be, though. Let's vamp blade. So it'd be 640 normally. Would you say it's fair to half the price just for the mod?
Yeah, sure, that's pretty potent. It's like 330 or 320 rather.
320.
Yeah, I think that's going to be more useful to me than just upping my base shields.
So, vamping. Do you want? Would you suggest, as a person who wrote the game, to split the die like we just did, or to like do a D4 and then on a D4 it gives you, or a D6, however many shields you.
No, I think like the best way would be to do like some percentage of the damage just automatically comes back as shields, like a quarter or something.
All right, hang on. It does say 500 in the book, but we've been going off of just opening the Smutasaurus and then cutting off the O at the end of everything. And I didn't know that the actual salamander shield was in the book. So it's very expensive, and I'm not really going to go back on it. Simply because it's pretty much the best shield that you can get in the game as so far. And anyways, I agree with you, Savin.
Excellent.
So go ahead and key that in. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Was there anything people wanted to do in Gildenmead? Well, at least we got it out of the way.
Float with some reds.
In Gilden,
I would like
you meet with some
to find a
golds?
supplier for honey wine.
Sure, but Scout, don't you mean flirt with some golds? You're in the Gold City.
I only interested in flirting with reds. Instead, I look for fishes out of water.
There really are none.
No, I'm fucking around. It's all good.
You can go up to the surface and flirt with the reds up there.
Could do. Yeah, I'm gonna go keep. I'll head back to the ship early and keep an eye on them and make sure everyone's feeling and looking good.
All right, And finally, Kinathis, you're trying to look for a supplier for gold.
For gold, for the wine, that gold mirror wine, yeah.
Okay. Well, who do you want to ask? Do you want to ask, like, the officiates when you land? Or do you want to wander around the city asking?
I'm not gonna wander around the city looking and asking.
No one really understands the question. They're just kind of made by the Gold Queens and then handed out from there. You could try to talk to the Gold Queens, but, you know.
Yeah,
they're
get an
queen.
audience.
Yeah. You'd attempt to get an audience with one of them, and then you guys could figure out from there.
Really? An audience with the queen just for some wine?
And I will also remind you that if you want to actually become an authentic buyer and seller, they've already been in talks with actual traders and corporations for the.
Yeah, I know.
These aren't, they're technologically inferior, but they've been in contact with the UGC for a while now and have already begun bartering for services with Xenogen and everybody. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be very difficult for you to find someone that is willing to have you as a trader for them. And on top of that, you'd need to get a license with the UGC to be able to do this, unless you were smuggling it.
Okay.
Because I understand what you're trying to do here, but the thing is, in an advanced setting like this, and with the amount of time the other people have had to sink their claws in, and since you're not a merchant at all, you're a warship, you can certainly buy crates of the stuff, but they're not going to sell it to you wholesale.
So, the Mir have a much more useful trade good that we could invest in that they would definitely give to a warship.
What's that?
Weapons of mass destruction. They could just become arms traders. What, do you not feel comfortable buying and selling nuclear weapons?
Not
no.
especially.
No, that's a big ol' no from that.
I'd rather us not be known for selling nukes.
It's fine. They're not even that destructive comparatively in the 5080s. It would be fine.
Still nukes, though.
I mean,
You guys can certainly get into ill-gotten enterprises. That's certainly an option. But since you guys decided to make a game where you're like rogues and privateers and adventurers, when there's already established trade routes, you can't just butt in and say you want to be a part of it, unless you go to the black market. Or we can fly you back to Tavros, and you guys could spend the long process of getting you guys flashed as a mercantile vessel. It's a heavily armed one. You'll be like one of the, what are they called? The vessels used by the East Indiaman ships, where they were half cargo vessel, half heavily armed gun.
hey, I mean, look, I like Spice and Wolf. That'd be my fetish, but I don't think anybody else would enjoy that.
No, I mercantile things kind of get.
I've
Yeah,
got to
perhaps.
I've got to find a way to get some credits. That's not just going from job to. Otherwise, the ship is never going to get fixed.
Would we have a
Okay,
brothel?
we have a. Yeah, we literally have that. All we need to do is park it in a reasonably good spot.
Up here on the live stream,
We don't have
I'll
a massive
split.
amount of.
Here on the live stream, often I'll split the credits with you.
And the entire premise of this game when we started was find a job, keep flying.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point is that the ship never is going to get fixed.
Eventually it will. That's
No,
not
we'll
the
just
entire
keep breaking it
point, you know.
over and over.
You guys already
Squeaky.
fixed the main systems with crystals.
Yeah.
You know, magic healing crystals.
Yeah.
Turns out your crazy aunt was right the entire time.
I want my ship to run smooth.
Marianne Williamson intensifies.
Look, we don't make fun of Aunt Star, okay? Aunt Star does as Aunt Star wants.
Okay. So, is there anything else you guys wanted on Myrellion? Such as Kinathis, cough cough, talking to your ambassador contact for armsmen for your vessel, cough cough.
Yes, that's still okay.
Yeah, I mean, taking people off the planet is and hiring them to work on your ship is much different than trying to start your own merchant business. It's much easier than that.
Okay.
So if you would like to talk to the ambassador about it, we could certainly get that wrapped up real quick and at least get
Sure.
to the beginning part of your next adventure before we end for the night. Since we did start late, I'm willing to go a little later, but I know that some people like to sleep.
Let's just finish this one bit.
Okay.
Then do this negotiating.
So, you can head on back to Crescia and... Wait, but before I do that, is there anything anyone else want to do in Gildenmere? None of the shops, none of the items?
Nah, I'm good.
I have no idea what's available in Goldenmere anyway.
The only thing, Hedrah, I think you would be interested in would be, what's her name? Emmy's shop, which sells guns. Specifically the salamander weapons and the vamp blades and stuff like that.
The vamp stuff just drains and shields into your own.
Yes.
How much for just the mod, did you say?
320 was it, Savin? I think it was 320.
Mm-hmm.
There's the salamander rifle, the pistol, the duster, the shield, the vamp blade, the lightsaber, the what is it? The hammer, the jolt hammer.
Here, I'll just grab our page and you can use it.
Yep. And so while you're looking at that, Captain, you're going to be talking to the
Nice.
ambassador. Well, what's that, Jamina?
Just the vamp modifier, because if I slam that onto my chain gun, I'm pretty much set for...
I think that's melee
I'm
only.
just-
It's melee only.
It's... Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Be a bit too
Well,
broken if you could
I could
do
put-
that on a chain gun.
Well, then I can get it slapped onto my knife.
Sounds good. All right, Captain. Let's,
Mm-hmm.
really quick, Siduri, is there anything you want to do here?
How much is it to apply a vampiric to a melee weapon?
It's 320 to buy the mod, and then you give it to Sieg. And then Sieg can do the rolls for applying weapons and stuff like that, as is in the rules as written.
Seems
Oh,
to have a
okay,
lot
so
of
it's like a
weapon-
mod kit that you then have to IKEA onto a weapon.
Exactly.
I see.
She just hands you the mod, and then Sieg's gonna have to do it for you.
And how much of the shields does it restore?
Savin, what was it again?
We said 25%.
Of
Yeah,
the damage
there we
done?
go.
Yeah.
Does
Yep.
that include things like vital strike damage?
I would assume so.
I see no reason why not.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll get one of those.
Okay. 320, and then hand it over to Teague when you're on the ship.
God, see, you're gonna be gonna have so many
Can-
mod supply to weapons.
It's
You're gonna
fine.
be
It's not
very
like I'm going to be
busy.
doing anything else for a few days.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, you guys also did say you want to take downtime to upgrade your ship, but
Exactly.
all
I'm gonna
right.
do 2 tasks
So
saving.
let's lance over to Cressia real quick. Grab the captain, and then the ambassador. It'll be the next day. After all, it was getting very close to night when you guys were in Gildan Mere, and I assume you go and see her bright and early.
Yeah.
All right. She will acknowledge you with a brisk nod, Captain.
Ambassador. Settling in.
Quite nicely.
That's good to hear. So I'm not sure if you're the right person to talk to about this, but I figured you would at least know who to. I'm looking to get some security for my ship.
She'll cock her head slightly.
I'm looking to get some soldiers for internal security.
And she'll stand there looking thoughtful for a moment before holding up a hand and walking away. Do you wait where you are?
Unless she's like directing me to follow, then no.
All right, she'll be gone for about 20 minutes before she steps back. I have been instructed to apply subterfuge, but I will. I can give you a contingent of 10 soldiers, one of whom is with the intelligence corps, the others of whom will be instructed in your alien weapons and alien shieldings, so that once their tour of you is done, they can come back and be drill instructors for our military forces. Does this suffice?
Intelligence. You're not going to be spying on my activities, are you?
Not on you specifically.
Not on.
Only to gather as much information as is necessary for High Command to make valuable decisions. I talked with the High Marshal, and she agreed with my assessment. The transmissions will be sent back to Cressia, and you will be allowed to review them first. Your vessel will remain uncompromised, and we gain knowledge of the greater galaxy as a whole.
All right.
As a part of the arrangement, the High Marshal wants to impress upon you the importance of drilling the soldiers in multiple forms of advanced weaponry and the proper maintenance of their weapons and shielding, and to be provided with adequate as much as you can spare equipment. In return, they will defend your ship against any attacker. And you could send them out on forays and defensive patrols if you wish, landing on a hostile world with a group of crack red mirror. There is no safer you could be.
That sounds pretty good. And of course, we would provide equipment for them.
Very well. We will be providing them with a stipend, but we will also insist upon you paying half of their salary. I assure you it will not be too much a drain on your resources.
What
We can
kind
draw
of-
up a contract later.
All right.
All right. And so, if you want a full full crack force of elite Mir commandos, it will cost you about 25 credits a head, and you will also be responsible for arming them with things like, Reaper carbines and at the very least standard shield generators.
And that's up a month?
25 credits each a month.
Well, all right. All right. Considering I'm going to be getting them all their equipment, that's not too bad.
They're paying 70. They're paying 75. The Red Mirror are providing them with cash because they are on a mission, of course. But in return for basically you're paying their hazard pay for going out in space.
And let's just say that your loaners will spend their earnings off when on shore leave. Will they be bringing things like... am I going to get in trouble if they bring anything back with them when they're... If they bring things like weapons or other technology that they just happen to pick up?
Once smuggled off-world, who would even know? You're one ship among trillions, are you not? Simply don't be so foolish as to parade them around in front of the local UGC with advanced arms and armament.
Just be careful. All right.
Indeed, that seems more your prerogative than ours.
Yeah.
Okay, so choose 9 clones. Which one do you like more?
Let's see, do you want the ginger, or the other ginger?
I mean, you're not getting the officers, and the only other one that isn't one of those is going to be your intelligence officer.
The one with that has some of their face showing? Yeah.
Here is your intelligence officer, if it would ever load.
All right. Oh, there. I will...
Ah, yeah, the red mirror with the resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face.
I mean, she is, she is their equivalent of spooks, so...
This one.
Which one, sorry? Okay. Yeah.
Well, if they want to be drilled in goddamn weaponry and shield usage, then good thing you have gunpowder.
Yeah.
Do they want to be drilled in general? Heh heh heh.
I mean,
Well,
I'll
Jamina
drill them
doesn't
if
have
they
the
need
tools for
drilled.
that. That's all you.
I guess we'll have to just be harsh drill masters, really drilling into them, won't we?
Absolutely. Not that I'd play favorites, because I've got this fun thing. I'll hold up the pill, proudly.
You haven't taken that yet?
I was gonna wait till we're on the ship and stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm patient-ish.
Fair enough. I took that strawberry tea up like basically as soon as I got it, really. Really great choice. Turned out really, really great, you know?
Oh yeah, no, that stuff is delicious.
Right?
Is it me though, or does it taste muskier than usual?
Just you.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then delete.
As she tries to push
Alright,
down
so-
her growing erection.
Contract written up, and now you have 10 armsmen aboard your vessel.
All right.
I would ask, so I don't have to try to balance encounters, that you just send the heroes. You know, the away team consists of bridge officers, and not just bum rushing every encounter with the soldiery, because I don't want to make either incredibly strong enemies or balance like a fight where I have like 50 dudes.
Well, you don't want to. You don't want to turn this into only war.
I really, really don't.
Alright,
So be responsible.
I'm down with that. We never have to
Alright.
use them. They're just internal defense. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
They're
I
internal
like it.
defense, and they'll provide security patrols. So when you land on an alien planet, they can go out on patrols and keep all your sluts aboard safe.
Alright. So, to Tavros?
How much is a basic shield belt?
It's in the document.
I've still got a spare basic, and I've got an advanced hanging around.
Yeah. No, I don't have.
Which one's the intelligence officer? I guess we'll give her an advanced shield belt just so that she can have a special thing.
Intelligence officer Udrass. Here. Udrassa.
Okay, cool. I'll give her the advanced shield belt. And I've got a basic to give to one of the commandos. And I would assume the others all have basics left over because there's no way for us to sell basics because no one will fucking buy a basic off us.
I have one basic left over because I've transferred
Oh yeah,
my...
you put one on Sam.
Yeah. Yeah, I have my salamander. Zam now has my advanced, and now we have one free basic off of him.
I have a advanced, so yeah, I don't want to. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 6. From if everyone in the group has an advanced one.
Yeah.
And how much?
20 credits for a basic.
20.
20 credits for a basic.
That's another 80 to fill out the shield.
I know. Have we sold off all the rifles we picked up, or do we still have some?
Oh, don't worry about that stuff.
Okay, yeah.
The carbines?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The taverns.
So, they all get 10, is what I'm hearing.
They
10
are
shields.
They are each gonna get 10 shields, and I'm gonna
Except
issue.
for- Except, of course, for Udrassa, who has 15.
Right. And I'll issue each of them a sidearm and a carbine that I will print off of the fabricator.
And so this doesn't get annoying later on if they ever need to be controlled for some reason, say during a special event. I'm just going to have their tokens controlled by all. That way you guys can add stuff as you wish. And then how do I add a number inside of a dot? I don't.
You just hold your mouse over the dot and then type the number.
Question, are these ladies dexterous?
Yes.
The mirrors, yes, I was referring to that.
They are fairly dexterous.
Like at least, say, a score of 3 or higher?
I haven't statted out the commandos yet. I probably will later.
No, well then, I will, Jamina will, just order in 10 vac suits.
Okie dokie.
And I will deduct that from my finances.
Are you sure? Why am
It doesn't-
Why
It
am I
doesn't
even
like
asking?
multiple digits.
Why am I even asking?
It doesn't like multiple digits,
Exactly.
but I didn't want to clutter up the screen with too many tokens that are controlled,
Yeah.
because then it'll just start.
Yeah, I thought we just had 9 of them like that.
Oh yeah, there's 9 of them. I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah, there's
Hang on,
9
stop it.
goons and 1 actual spook.
There you go.
So they get instructed on that. This is a vac suit. This well contains air and everything for if in case you get blown out into space and float around. This won't. At least you'll survive for a while until you can try to get back, or pass your planet. Gases, you name it, environments, yada yada yada.
All right. And I believe there was stuff you guys needed to do on Tavros.
Yes.
Has Agent M responded to my
I
message?
don't remember the contents of the message.
I sent her a message saying that after we secured the ambassador, that we found the ambassador and pulled her out of a firefight with some pirates.
All right. All you're gonna get back is a thumbs up.
Quicksilver, an eggplant, and a moo.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Eggplant, water, moo. So what are you
Well,
doing,
yeah,
Captain?
it was.
It's just like upgrade things.
Check the credit, how much we get for the bucket ship. Use that for upgrading said ship. Our ship.
Yeah, how much do we get from the salvage now? Now that we have time to deal with that.
All right.
Or do
So
we want to do that another time?
he did have to put in a lot of his own money to repair the ship and bring it up to actually be able to sell, but he can give you either he can give you, let's see, 3 upgrades of up to 75 of up to 750 credits, or 2 upgrades up to 1,000 credits and 1 up to 600 credits.
Credit upgrade ship improvements come in allotments of 1,000, 2,500, and 5.
There's 1 for 750.
What one is that?
Power core tuner.
You're going off of the game? Oh, you're going off of the.
Oh, the ship
The wiki.
upgrades this thing. Yeah. Oh, there's there's more than there's on the wiki. Than in the game. Let me look at the upgrades in the game again. I remember having to ship upgrades, blah blah blah. Ship facilities, customizing your ship, 45. There we go. Whoop.
Upgrades and weapon systems are 1,000. Then. Oh no, yeah, no. Weapons and like.
What's the price on these things?
Stuff like weapons and engines and shields are 1,000 each. Or is it no? Is it weapons? Just weapons. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. No, I'm wrong. Weapons are 1,000. Upgrades like shields, engines, and expanded hold are 2,500, and facilities are 5,000.
All right. He's willing to give you one facility and 2 weapons, or one facility. Basically, one and then 2 of the other one. So one of the most expensive one, and then 2 of any of the other 2. And he'll install them. All of that will be free of charge.
Oh, that's pretty good for for pulling selling a ship for salvage. That's not.
He will admit that this is also a very advanced ship, and he's probably going to get a lot of money out of it. Even
Well,
with
that's
the stealth fields blown out the ass, it's still basically a hyper advanced frigate. And I believe you wanted to double down on your railguns.
Yeah. Railguns, shields. One upgrade to shields, one upgrade to railguns. So that's the 2 other ones.
And then luxury quarters, right?
Now, we are going to be we're going to be on shore leave for a while to do this. Is that okay with the rest of the crew?
Yeah, I don't mind. How long's a while?
Yeah, how long's a while? Because I mean, I'll just start.
Now,
doing...
I want to ask, when refitting the ship, if you can get more than one upgrade at a time, are those upgrades done one at a time, or are they done at the same time?
If it was anyone else, it would be, but you're on you're on Tavros, and you got like the best dude to do it, Kate's dad. So it's all gonna just be cumulative. Let's not spend fucking 3 months in space.
We'll be dry docked for a month.
All right.
However,
30-day of whorehousing.
However, that'll be luxury quarters will be completed. We'll be gutting a lot of the rooms for improved conditions.
Which will also increase the money you make from whorehousing.
Yeah, I'm super down with it. I
Rock
love
and
the
roll.
idea of
Do we still
luxury.
have to pay? Do we still have to pay our psychologist? Sorry, therapist.
I mean,
So how's the funds look on that?
Yeah, we'll
Ship
take a
accounts.
grand out of the brothel's earnings to pay for her, since she manages them, basically.
I have written down here that allotted for Dr. Amala is 1,047.
Oh, there you go. That's a month's pay right there.
and then the brothel makes some money over the break too.
And I'll pay our security team.
Yeah, it's only 250.
Yeah.
They got the armor there, and Jamina will be instructing him in the various uses of weaponries.
Okay, so Jamina's gonna spend a month training the Mir. They're not they're not without skill at all. They are all professional soldiers, and they've been basically as highly trained as someone can be in shock and awe tactics when you lived in World War I. But a lot of their tactics are, as you would suspect, about 4,000 years out of date.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how much can they change, honestly?
But the thing is, you will notice that one thing you definitely do not have to train them on is their sharpshooting. They are all incredibly skilled at it. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lyra.
Jeez, I think I might.
And you make 406 credits from your ladies and men. So add 406 money to the crew.
I will put that into the ship account. and I will deduct
Oh,
1,000 from
So
that.
your pay increase does indeed happen, and then roll whatever d30 for that. Have fun. Knock yourself out.
yeah. So do I go from like a D75 to like a D100 now, or?
75. By increasing by one increment, well, that would be 1,000 credits a day. You're not going to make the equivalent of 1,000
Yeah.
credits a day, or
Alright, fair enough,
$1,000
fair
a
enough.
day. So we're gonna increase the closer you get. Like the cap is eventually going to be like. I actually don't know how much some people can make a day doing this, but we're just going to increase it by 5. So you're at 80 now, then 85, 90, 95, 100, then we'll see where it goes from there.
All right.
Or I might start increasing it by a factor of 10 credits a day.
Is that for your stream?
Yeah.
I will definitely join you on streaming.
All right. I will cut that in half for you. Certainly is playing in a lot of them.
Gotta show all your viewers the good.
Of course.
Okay. Fenris, what are you doing for a month?
God, that's a tough question.
You could always hang around the ship to make sure that they don't fuck up your baby too much.
I probably do occasionally do that, but I've already long since given away anything technological to the hands of the super nerds. Any onus I had on this ship, beyond making sure they don't fuck with the settings on my steering wheel and my seat, is fine. Like, if they move it forward, I'll be really annoyed.
They fucking tried to swap out your joystick with, like, a newer one that's not all, like, just how you want it. You know, the leather's all worn down to the perfect size for the, the luxury version, which is like a sleek plasteel one, and you just start slapping their.
Yeah, no, I know that it squeaks when you get a stick down to the very bottom on the side to the left. I know that squeak is good. That's actually the same squeak as the threshold for barrel rolling. It stays, it goes like that. Leave it alone. Shoo.
That's the same squeak she makes when she's with the Philia. Don't worry about it. She likes hearing that.
It's not true. I do not make a barrel roll squeak.
You sure?
But yeah, no. I just fuck around for a while, drink a whole bunch.
You will get visits from Philia.
Oh yeah,
Aggressive visit.
aggressive visits, huh?
Aggressive visits.
All right.
At least once a week.
At least once a week. Okay.
At least.
All right. I will probably try and make sure you bag it then, even if I'm tortured.
You're gonna have to convince me.
All right.
I'll roll a charisma check against an opposed charisma check. I guess would be probably.
I sure hope you whiff. Actually, wait, no. I'll use this. Well, I'll smoke my knack while I got it. Let's see what you get. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the...
Good luck, knack.
That was without. So I have to stop doing that. I have to stop hitting.
Never mind. I'm safe.
I fucking reroll such bullshit sometimes.
Yeah, sure. Crimea River, Captain Super Shields, and the Gunline Crew.
Alright, fair.
Remember, my other skill is driving.
Alright, fair enough. I can see the crow. I don't mind eating it.
Okay. So, Fenris, that your month?
Yeah,
Anything else you
basically.
want to do? Okay.
Now I make sure that the puppy and the shark are well tended to. I will try to be careful not to get them permanently fucked up on me.
All right. So, Captain, what do you do for a month?
Yes. I'm going to help Lyra with her streaming. I'm going to spend some time with Fenris. I will spend some time with our new hires to help acclimate them to their duties and how to behave out on the station.
Whenever you arrive, the intelligence officer will shout, Captain on deck, and they'll all briskly salute. These are all consummate professionals, you understand?
Right, of course. That's good.
All right. And does the poor Dr. Agathi need to make another willpower saving throw against you?
Oh, the first, I'm gonna be flirting with her.
We gotta bully her. You
Okay,
gotta bully
And
her. You have assistance in bullying her.
All right. So, make me a bully roll.
Bully her so hard.
a
She can't say no to both abs.
Wait, she's got disadvantage. That's right. Okay, so regular.
So you have advantage and she has disadvantage.
Ah.
What?
Roll again. I said you had advantage.
Oh.
I'm helping you out.
Listen, order.
1d20 plus 4.
I know.
Okay.
Really?
I'm sorry, my
Wow.
dice
Oh, she
doesn't
would have
matter.
passed too.
I'll take it.
Wait,
Oh wait,
1d20 dh1. You didn't
Yeah.
do 2 dice.
you only rolled the one die.
Oh. Okay, I'll roll the other one. then.
After we
But
do that.
It might be lower.
It might be lower than 3, I guess.
Well, I mean, it might be lower than 10.
I don't.
Well,
If she.
Because you rolled a 7, so 7 plus 3 is 10.
No, she dropped the.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
yes,
dropped the only dice in there.
yeah. So
yeah,
roll.
you
D20.
dropped
Oops.
you dropped 1d20, drop highest one.
No, okay, yeah. No, I get it now. Okay,
did
well, she
not.
got an 8.
8.
Which means I gotta go in here, and then I gotta. Oh man, look at that. The willpower. Oh no.
Oh no, it went up again. It went down again.
Oh no. The
And,
bar is now. What?
Oh, nothing. You continue.
Alright. Well, she's now at 5 out of 5. So.
I'll let her know that if she ever wants to spend some quality time with the captain, I'll leave my door on.
So, what's gonna happen is you're going to like the two of you are gonna be in your bed because you guys now share the same bed and trolling the extranet or something like that, and very flustered Dr. Agathi in a night robe is going to slide open the door, and she takes like one hesitant, trembling step forward, and then completely throws herself on the captain.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
We close enough to put in the little patch on you. I've got them ready. Ordered them in and everything.
The what?
The patch.
The fuck is that?
A tattoo patch. You know. The ass.
The same
Tattoo.
one that Lyra has on her butt.
Yeah, I mean, it's the harem mark. I ordered them in. We have them ready.
She's not even listening to you right now.
Just do it.
All right. Slap on the patch. She now has the same tattoo I do.
And
Nice.
if you notice on the front page,
I
she's
assume
no
it's the
longer.
top slap beta.
Yes.
Oh, she's down there now.
Eris is Siegs, I believe. And then we'll go back to Tavra Station. And that's enough of you. Hey, Savin.
Moo.
So, how long is your incubation period? Is it longer than 30 days?
No, it's 8 days.
All right. So, what is the dichotomy between a quote-unquote female mirror and the alphas?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me look. I feel like males are a little rarer.
Is it like
Let me see.
half and half, 60%?
Codex doesn't specify, so probably 50-50.
Okay, well, do you just want to roll 10d2 then? And then designate 1 and 2 as whatever you'd like.
Sure, 2s are females.
You got a lusty bird.
Yep.
So, you have 6 alphas and 4, quote-unquote female? Is that what you meant?
No, that'd be 6 males and 4 females.
Okay, yeah, so quote-unquote, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, which ones turn out to be an alpha, we'll have to find out later in life.
Okay. Well, see, about 7 days into your journey, your birthing protocol's active. It is time.
Oh no. I don't think Siggy has birthing protocol. She's probably like downloaded an ebook about it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh gosh.
the process will begin to happen, and it is mind-numbingly pleasurable for you.
Yay.
And at the end, you have 10 little eggs, and I believe they hatch right after leaving the incubator.
Yeah, pretty quickly.
Yeah. So, you now have 10 little sproglings.
Yay. Siggy will just lavish them with love.
You should get your girlfriend on a video call.
Oh yes. Actually, yeah, totally. Siggy will get Gianna on call, like right when we leave Myrellion, and then again right when the birth's about to happen, and just have her on the line the whole time. I bet she'd enjoy that.
She's all about that. She is. It's a good thing that there are only 2. There are only like 10 organics in here, and they're all like really small, and they that way their ears aren't developed enough to hear the high-pitched E coming over the video screen.
Oh, I just had a thought. Are these pure Nyrea, or are they like mere Nyrea hybrids? It might be like a mix potentially.
I mean, that is certainly a thing. Would you like to? So, for the most part, when they're wandering around there, they'll just find, the females, right?
Yeah.
But there are mirror that wander around, and specifically, there are a bit more red mirror males than gold mirrors, I remember.
Yeah.
So, would you like to roll? Let's see. We'll give it a 60% chance that it's just Nyrian. We'll give it a 30% chance that they're half red, and then a 10% chance that they're half gold.
All right. Guess it'll just be from
D6.
the top down.
Yeah.
Yep, they're pure.
Okay. Yep.
Neat. Little tiny bug Amazons.
Okay. Yep. You have 10 Bugazons.
Buggos. Since we're gonna spend like a month in dry dock, Siggy might just like get a cab to New Texas and drop them off.
Oh no! As soon as Gianna saw what was going on, she already sent someone to pick you up.
Oh, great.
In fact, the someone that she sent was
Was there who?
herself.
Oh, excellent. Yay.
So
Yes,
she'll pick him up and
later, nerds.
drag Siggy off to New Texas, insisting that your companions can tell you when they're ready to leave, and then we'll send you away. But right now, you're gonna have to help her pick out 10 different cribs.
Yay.
We'll come pick you up in a month.
Goodbye, everyone.
Have fun bonding with your kids.
All right, Siduri, I know you've been waiting for this for a long time. Are you going to purchase your ship back?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, the transaction proves simple enough, and you may have your vessel returned to you.
All right, I'll give it a thorough look over, clear out any stuff the previous owners might have done to it. Give it a good scrubbing and thorough clean. And then I think it's time to take a trip, reluctant trip, back to my homeworld to look for whatever passes for a power structure and see if I can't find someone reasonably trustworthy enough to put through the genophage cure that we located.
Was it the folk cure? I thought it was only part of it.
It was like the base material that they used to make it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been completed yet, because I definitely have stuff written for that entire adventure.
But
Oh.
it's
Yeah. You have the building blocks for it.
Oh, okay. I thought we were okay. Fair enough. Alright,
Remember,
so
the like 3 of the doctors that designed it went missing a long time ago aboard the Silver Dollar. So, eventually it needs to be worked on.
I thought those were the guys responsible for building the plague in the first place.
Oh yeah, that was them. What you have was, yeah, no, that was still just a building blocks for a retroviral, a retromuted.
What you were looking for, a part of the big thing was the antivirus, retrovirus thing that was on now Grey Goo planet. It was in the city, remember?
Yeah. So it's not a cure-all, but it is would be the building blocks to building one, especially if you can reverse engineer what happened to your people to begin with without having all of the different random mutations to your genophage after many generations.
it's definitely a strong step in the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we can probably head back to Goo Plant sometime and pick you up the piece there.
Alright,
So-
well, we're X out of Y towards that. So instead, I will spend the month, I'll take my ship to wherever bounties are being offered and do some bounty hunting.
Okay. Bounties are also offered on New Texas. You won't have to go far.
Before you leave,
Do you want any of us to help you do bounties? If we can cram in your rogue one with you, whatever it is, slave one.
That's a considerate offer, but it's been a while since I've been on my own, and I need to prove to myself first that I can still do it, and also I need to sort of teach Rust what it's like to be sort of on your own. And although Rust is technically there helping me, we're more of a unit there, so need to work on one-on-one interactions with her.
fair enough.
No, that's okay. Well, cool if it gets super hairy. I'm sure I can rent a hopper and get down there ASAP.
Yeah. You need
So
our
if it
help,
gets
don't head
super hairy and I can't do the basic thing anymore, then it's probably time to get out of the bounty hunting gig.
Well, sure, I'm talking more like emergency evac more than you need an extra hands just finishing a thing.
Yeah.
Like, stuff can go wrong, and then it can go wrong. Just, I'm happy to come and help if you need it.
Anytime you might need a mercy back, give us a call.
Alright, I'll walk away and pause, look back, and give you a thumbs up, and then head on out.
And then you never saw Siduri again.
I'll give her a thumbs up back as she walks away.
God, I
I'll
hope
do
she
a
doesn't just
freeze
set up
frame,
a
punch
death
the
flag.
fist in the air. Don't you forget about.
So,
Fuck.
question:
God damn it.
Answer.
a shuttle bay upgrade facility for the ship is 5,000, but it comes with a shuttle. How much would it be to do that without a shuttle? Because we already have, because there's Siduri's shuttle.
Without a shuttle, you say.
Yeah, to just have like a
5,000
sealed
without.
launch bay.
Knock off 2,000 off the price.
So 3,000.
Still a major overhaul, but they're not providing you with a shuttle.
All right.
All right.
2 grand.
Yeah, I can. That's gonna drain the accounts. The ship account. I have to actually edit the thing. We need a new job.
I mean, you have one.
We do.
Yes, the thing that I prepared.
Okay.
That
Okay.
that's they hired a rusher to go and explore strange worlds that the Myrellion could live on, and then part of it was edited out, and the Black Void was after it.
Ah, okay.
It was the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Now, so with doing jobs as a side gig, what I've been doing is I've just been having people, like Lyra for her side gig. She just rolls performance and then stuff like that, so they can get like better at their gig. So I'm not gonna like write up a whole little side adventure for you. So what I'm going to suggest instead is perhaps an investigation roll to see if you can find your target.
Okay.
Or whatever you primarily would use for bounty hunting.
Yeah, I mean, I would most likely get the bounty, depending on the nature of the bounty, do an investigation to find the mark, stealth to get up close to them, and then some combination of athletics or intimidation or whatever to actually capture them or deliver the, serve notices or whatever the individual task requires.
So you would like your bounty hunting side gig to be a skill challenge, is what you're saying.
Whatevs.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to do it.
Seems cool.
Okay, sounds fair enough to me. Go ahead and do your dice.
So investigation.
So we'll divide it up between the hunt, the stalk, and the capture.
Sure. Haha. I'll go ahead and use my once per session reroll for that. There you go.
Oh, look at that dice variance. So
Damn.
you successfully find your mark.
Stalking.
Very well done.
And capture.
All of those will be successes. You have completed a successful bounty. And did you go for like a high level bounty or like a lower level bounty?
Yeah, I
To,
would have started. I would have started high by virtue of I want to push myself.
Okay, so higher level ones will have a higher DC. However, you have succeeded on those rolls. So I will instead congratulate you on a hunt well done and hand you over 250 credits.
Alrighty, and how long does that take in game?
Most likely it will take a couple weeks. So you do have another week or so to putter around if you like.
Well, I guess I'll take one more easier bounty that I can get done in a week.
Sure thing. You can go ahead and do the skill challenge again if you want. If you're going, are you going to go for an easy bounty or a hard bounty?
A quick bounty.
Like an easy, medium. Okay, so like
Yeah.
easy, something like
Something I could do in a
snot nose.
week, yeah.
Yeah, snot nose bail jumper. All right, the DC is going to be pretty low. Success. Yes, success. And success. Congratulations. Here is 75 credits. All right. And finally, Hedrah, I believe you were training the troops all month, correct?
Sure.
Okay. So their level of training will go up. I will keep track of that. And would you guys like to see the beginning of the next quest or start it next week?
Let's start it next week.
Okay.
Yeah, it's late as shit for you guys.
About 50 minutes past when we usually end, but we got a lot done. We got knocked out a whole planet and knocked out upgrading your ship.
Yeah.
So, uh, thank you everybody for playing. Is there anything you'd like to see or do before I draw the session to a close?
Just the usual thank you very much for running.
Alrighty, that's me.
Alright, well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. That's it for us tonight. We will see you tomorrow for Borgs. Have a good one.